Call it the big time. Got your name in lights. Now you're gonna shine. Got them in your sights.
Welcome to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. Had a great day for baseball out here at the Corral. This is the Gavorora game. And your Grapevine Mustangs are going to be playing the Marauders. Two great traditions going head-to-head here. Should be a great afternoon of baseball. Waiting for my partner in crime to get here. As soon as he does, we'll dive into some of the information from this week's games for the Mustangs. You might know that they won 9-0 on Thursday night against the Panthers from Colleyville, and they traveled over to the Panther Den last night, and they did the same thing. They beat the Colleyville Panthers 9-1. I think this team's looking very good, and I can't wait to see them have a shot at playing the Marauders. I'm going to kick on some tunes, and we'll keep the camera behind home plate live, and we'll be back in just a few moments.
I'm not gonna tell your secrets. I'm not gonna let them use you up. I'm not gonna pass any judgment. I'm not the usual. I'm not gonna lock you up. I'm not gonna throw away the key. I'm not gonna bat an eyelash. Oh, I'm not gonna miss a beat. I'm not
ceremony.
Yeah, Jeff, this is our annual Gavorora ceremony. I don't know if we got, let me see if I got sound.
My name is Shelly Ray, and I'm the Vice President of the GHS 10th Man Booster Club supporting Grapevine High School baseball. The Gavorora game, as it's been come to known, has great meaning and is special for so many reasons. But truly, you will see a theme in this celebration of giving back to others. And this is a tradition I'm honored to be a part of, and we thank you all for being here. Joining me on the field today is Chris's mother, Jill Gavorora, Chris's twin sister, Catherine Reinga, her husband, Colin, and their children, Elizabeth and Everett. Chris's father, Bill, who's always been a part of this ceremony, is now with Chris and with us in spirit. Also with us are former GHS baseball coach Tim McCune and current head baseball coach Jimmy Webster. We gather not just to remember, but to celebrate. We celebrate the legacy of a person whose character was as strong as the passion he had for the game of baseball. Chris wore the number 17 proudly. He embodied the spirit of Mustang baseball, hardworking, dedicated, and always ready to lend a helping hand. He loved the game, but more than that, he loved the people around him, and that love extended far beyond the diamond. One of the most incredible aspects of Chris's legacy is his selflessness. As an organ donor, he gave the gift of life to 6 people. That is truly a testament to the kind of person he was, always thinking of others, always looking to make a positive impact. In 2008, the Gavorra's family established the Chris Gavorra Scholarship, which is given annually to a deserving member of the GHS baseball team that will go on to further their education. As we gather here today, let us remember the incredible human being who wore number 17 with such pride. Let us honor his love for the game, his commitment to his family and friends, and the spirit that continues to inspire us. Thank you for being here to honor Chris. Let us carry forward his legacy, his love for life, and his dedication to helping others. We are grateful to share this special game with our guests from Marcus High School. We thank you for allowing us this time for our ceremony and sharing the field with our Mustangs. I'd like to introduce our first speaker and presenter of the 17-player pin. Coach McCune spent 26 years at Grapevine High School, where he served as head coach of the Grapevine Mustang baseball team for 24 years. He helped the Mustangs to state playoffs in 18 of those 24 years and to the regional finals on 4 occasions. He coached over 90 players who played at the college or professional level. Coach McCune was inducted into the Grapevine Mustang Baseball Hall of Fame in 2015, and he's now in his 37th year in education, currently teaching math at Faith Christian School in Grapevine. When not in the classroom, he enjoys showing someone who's willing pictures of his 5-month-old granddaughter, Sunny. Coach McCune?
Thank you, Shelley. Just what a special day this is. Again, you're excited about it, but then when you show up and you have just a beautiful day like this, it really just makes it perfect. Thank you all for being here. You're going to hear some of the same remarks that Shelley made. First, a massive shout out to the 10th Man Club, Shelley Ray, Coach Webster, and our back-to-back state champion Mustangs. Guys, you have no idea how much it means that you're wearing the jersey that you're wearing right now. How special that is for all of us that knew Chris, and especially for his family. Again, proud of you guys. Great start to district. Stay on that roll. I know you're looking for that three-peat, but you got Mustang Nation behind you. Coach Sherman, always good to see you. Wish you and the Marauders best of luck this year. Again, I know you do it right over there. I'm excited today, as you are, to get to see 2 of the truly elite programs in the state of Texas square off. But this afternoon, we are privileged to honor the impact that Chris Gavorra had on this program and our community in the short time that he was with us. Chris moved with his family from Jamestown, Virginia before his junior year. At Grapevine High School, Chris quickly made many friends and immersed himself into our cross-country program as well as our baseball program. Chris loved to compete, and he set his sights on winning a spot on the varsity as a left-handed pitcher and outfielder. It was not a shoe-in. It would require work, and Chris was not allergic to that. He won over his teammates and his coaches with his kindness, infectious smile, great sense of humor, hard work, and his love for the game. He was the ultimate teammate. He would eventually achieve that goal of wearing a varsity Mustang uniform. It has been 19 years since we lost Chris. The tragic accident that took his life shook this community to the core, but it also revealed more of who Chris truly was. At just 17 years old, Chris chose to be an organ donor. Because of that selfless decision, his gift saved multiple lives, including a 10-year-old girl who received his heart. That was Chris, always putting the team and others first. He was shaped by his loving family. We are so blessed to have his family with us today. His mother Jill, his twin sister Catherine, and her husband Colin, their two kids Elizabeth and Everett. Thank you for being here and allowing us to tell Chris's story. Chris's dad, Bill, passed away 7 years ago. Chris and his dad shared a special bond through the game of baseball. That bond continues today as we honor Chris's memory. Whether it's the Gavorora jerseys being worn, the retired number 17 on the wall, or the scholarship being awarded in his name, Chris's legacy isn't just history, it's the heartbeat of this program. So in memory of Chris, as in past years, each varsity player will be given a pin to wear in Chris's memory. I will present these pins now to each member of this year's varsity baseball team. May the spirit of Chris Gavorora live forever in our hearts.
Start with Luke Esquivel. Zach Goldstein. Cash Kircher. Jackson Papadakis. Jack Swinson. Connor Ray. Caleb Evans. Andreas Martinez. Reed Wyndham. Lale Esquivel. Javorski Lane Jr. Connor Godet. Will Newton. Gianni Corral. Santiago Montes. and our manager, Carson Sibley. We did not forget Nomar and Vinny. They will be getting their pins after the game. All right, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Okay, our second speaker today is Gianni Corral. He's the catcher for the Grapevine Mustangs. He will be reading a statement from Jarrett Boswell. Jarrett was the first baseman for the 24 and 25 back-to-back state championship baseball team. He played a key role in the team's success and was named the 24 state championship game MVP. Jarrett was the 25 recipient of the Chris Gavorora Memorial Scholarship. He is now the first baseman for Navarro College and could not be here today as Navarro faces Northeast Texas Community College this afternoon, and we definitely wish him luck. Okay, Gianni?
I want to start by thanking the Gavorora family. I wish I could be here in person to thank them, but another baseball game got in the way. Their generosity has helped me chase my dream of playing college baseball, and I cannot thank the Gavoras enough. It truly was an honor to receive the scholarship last year, and it reminds me every day of how people can be a light to those around them. I wasn't around to meet Chris, but from everything I have heard about him, he was a great ball player and even better teammate. I do my best to carry on his legacy by showing gratitude and kindness both on the field and in the locker room. College baseball is a lot different than high school bait, but one thing stays the same. That is, very quickly your teammates become your brothers, and you will do anything for them. I strive every day to be a light to my brothers on the team, just like Chris. I've always loved playing baseball, but it's important to remember there are more important things in life. Loving the Lord and loving others should always come first, whether that's on the field, in the classroom, or when out with friends. Receiving this scholarship showed me love and support from the Gavorora family, and I will do my best to reflect that to others. In closing, I want to thank the Gavorora family for the honor of receiving this scholarship. It has helped me not only with financial support for school and baseball, but it's shown me kindness and the true gift of giving. To this year's winner, congratulations. I look forward to personally congratulating you in the near future. And finally, to the 2026 Grapevine Mustangs, finish the job. Let's go get another ship.
Thank you, Gianni. The Gavorora family started a scholarship in Chris's name in 2008. Each year, the scholarship grants a deserving Grapevine High School senior baseball player help in funding their college education. There's no better way to close today's celebration of Chris than with presenting this special award. On behalf of the Gavorora family, we are happy to announce that this year's Chris Gavorora Scholarship recipient is Jackson Papadakis. This concludes our ceremony honoring Chris Gavorora. Again, thank you all for being here for our celebration of number 17, the tremendous young man we remember and a forever part of the Grapevine High School baseball program. Once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Thank you.
Can't get enough. Hey, just can't get enough. Come on, let's go. Can't get enough. Hey, start the show. Can't get enough. Yeah. Hey, just can't get enough. Oh, 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 oh.
How about it, Jeff? Back to you now.
Well, Trey, this definitely is a special day. Chris Gavorora, the annual Memorial Chris Gavorora baseball game, and someone a lot wiser than me once said that the greatest gift in life is to be remembered, and Grapevine Mustang Baseball has made sure in a great way that Chris is remembered every year. And
with our celebration
just
of Chris
some
Gavorora, we
some of the
welcome
tributes I
back to
read to
former
Chris
Mustang head coach,
online this morning, there was a lot of his
Mustang
classmates,
Hall of Fame inductee,
teammates,
Coach McCune,
friends just talked
first
about, what kind of
ceremony.
guy he was, and it's he left quite a legacy, and and these players that have received that annual Chris Gavorora scholarship. I know Ryan Williams was a recipient a couple years ago. Jarrett Boswell, I know that meant a lot to them to receive that recognition because he was a special kid, and to wear that honor of being the scholarship recipient, it means a lot.
Yeah, I'm happy that we continue this tradition. It used to be a tournament.
Round of applause for Coach
It used to be a
McCune.
tournament for the entire weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That got to be a little bit complex because the number of teams kept going up, and turned that into this special game and this special ceremony. And you'll notice today that all the players are wearing a jersey with number 17 on their back. And you'll notice if you come to the corral out in right field, there's a baseball that has 17 on it out there. So,
Well, Coach McCune talked about
now
this
the
program's
starting
had
lineup
over
for the
90
visiting Flower
players
Mound Marcus.
reach college professional level, and there's only two numbers out there on the fence, and Chris Gavorora is one of them. So that
yeah,
tells
right.
you, how he's remembered.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. So
Batting second,
I would like to
shortstop,
shift
number
our
4, Easton
our
Mitchell.
tone a little bit and talk about these
Batting
Mustangs
third,
now, if
Jameson
that's
Mayfield.
okay.
Let's do it.
All right, hey,
Batting fourth,
they just wrapped up a
left fielder,
two-game
number
series
5,
against their
Ryan
biggest
Sandoval.
rival, and I accidentally splashed this on the screen
Fifth, right
just a
fielder,
few
number
moments
2,
ago.
Mitchell Keeler.
But let's talk about how that went down.
Batting sixth, DH.
Yeah, last night's game was really a lot closer than the final score. I mean, the Mustangs exploded in that seventh inning to make it look like a blowout and won that game 8-1. But really, that game was a lot tighter most of the way. In Colleyville was tied at 1, I believe, going to the seventh inning. We
Something
weren't.
crazy. I didn't look at the box score. All I looked at were the totals, and for me, all I see is runs scored 17 for Grapevine, runs allowed 1. That's in 2 games.
Yeah, well,
starting lineup for the
obviously the
Mustangs.
Grapevine
There
pitching's
we
been
go.
dominant.
Players,
We know what
numbers.
Luke did
Announced.
Thursday
That's the way
night.
we are, number
Went
17.
6 innings, no runs allowed, and continues his streak of somewhere 20-plus innings of no runs allowed for the season.
Well, let me point out one other thing,
now the
though.
reserves for the
The
Grapevine
number of
Mustangs.
strikeouts that our pitchers
10,
had over the
Reed
2-game
Hendrick.
series, 18 strikeouts in 2 games. Hey,
Josh Kircher,
what is there?
Caleb
I don't know,
Evans,
21 outs that you got to get
Jackson
on
Papadakis,
defense when you're playing. So
Bonnie
out of
Esquivel.
42 outs, 18
and
of
Jack
them
Switzer.
were strikeouts. That's only 24 you got to worry about making a play
And now
on.
the starting lineup.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you
Back-to-back
you
state
take care of
champions.
business like that with strikeouts, you certainly don't have to ask as much of your defense. But that is one thing the Mustangs did play good defense in those 2
Batting
games,
second,
whereas
center fielder
Colleyville
Zach
didn't play so well defensively. Last night I noticed Colleyville, according to the box score, had 3 errors.
Designated hitter
I feel
Johnny
like
Corral.
Thursday night they had at least 3 errors, although the box score may show otherwise.
Batting fourth, first baseman Santiago Montes.
Well, one thing.
And I want to make a point. If we had been at the game and had done a player of the game last night, it would have been Santiago Montes. He comes in behind Lale and has 3 scoreless innings on the mound, but also went 2 for 3 at the plate and was the only guy with multiple hits last night. He also had a 2-hit game on Thursday night, and I noticed today I think he's going to be in the cleanup spot. They're going to have a little different lineup with a few guys that we don't always see are going to be in the lineup today.
Yeah, and on the hill for the Mustangs will be Vinny, Slapa. I think I've got some info here on him I can pull up maybe. if I can get my browser to crank up appropriately.
At this time, please rise and remove your hats as we honor the brave service men and women in our armed forces, as well as our first responders with a presentation of the national anthem. Please welcome GHS choir student Janelle Rodriguez Fernandez for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner.
Okay, we'll see if I can bring the
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was awesome. That was a
Janelle.
great
Let's
job.
go!
Yeah, we've missed out on that Thursday night. They usually bring a choir student to sing the anthem, and we didn't get that Thursday night, but that was a excellent rendition right there.
Fantastic. I've got our ambient turned off so that we can actually talk a little bit between now and yeah. Santi is heated up. Is that Vinny on the mound? Let's see what I got here for him, Jeff.
Well, I'm gonna speak off memory here, Trey. Vinny got off to a really good start on the mound. Had a bit of a rough outing at Jesuit a couple weeks ago, but we've seen Vinny be dominant at times out there. He's got a mid-80s fastball and good breaking pitch to go with that.
Yeah, I pulled up some data here from our research that we do before every game, Jeff. It looks like Vinny's pitched 14 innings. He's allowed 11 hits, 6 earned runs. That was in that Jesuit game that he got tagged, had 4 walks, but over those innings, 18 strikeouts.
Yeah, actually, that Jesuit game wasn't so bad. It was the Sulphur game that was a really high-scoring game. The final score was 14-12. I don't know what the wind conditions were that day, but it was looked like a softball score.
In spite of all that, 1.07 for a whip. There's a lot of major leaguers that would pay big money to get 1.07 for their whip.
Yeah, that's very good. And just for anyone that isn't familiar with that term, that's the walks plus the hits divided by innings pitched. So anything at 1 or close to it or below is outstanding. And, we talked about this the other night. You keep guys off base, and hard to score if there's nobody on base, the exception being a solo home run.
Well, let's go over the lineup here. Jeff, Javorsky Lane Jr. in right field. Goldstein is over in center. Gianni's actually DHing. I know the other team's batting, but Vinny's on the hill. Santi's at first. Nomar's catching. C-Ray at short. Andres is at third base. Godet is in left, and Will Newton is at second base.
Yeah, those advanced stats you have, the research department at Tradio's definitely taking it up a notch. Good breaking pitch right there.
Speed.
Let me get the Marcus lineup here off of Game Changer. We didn't get their lineup card.
You can't go too far.
This is Allen leading off for the Marauders.
Well, he turned over on that. He turned that pitch over a little. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's got a lot of vertical break on that breaking pitch. Not sure if I like the Marauders' unis today or not, Trey. The jury's still out. I feel like I definitely wouldn't want to wear them in June when it's 100 degrees. It's got a lot going on, though.
Well, actually, everything we sent out, it said Marcus, but it had Flower Mound on the stuff. So.
Yeah, it's Flower Mound Marcus. They went deep in the playoffs last season. They made it to I believe the state semifinals, and they state rankings pretty much all year. This year, I think I saw they're off to an 11-4 start.
Good pitch right
but
there.
But still ranked in like the top 30 in a lot of the high school polls in Texas. So
Vinny's hitting 85, Jeff.
Okay.
On the outer edge there, got a 3-2 count here. Yeah, I noticed. I think they were ranked number 1 in 6A for at least 2 weeks already.
Be interested to see how they're approaching their lineup today. If they're working some new guys in, kind of like the Mustangs. At least got Connor Godet out in left field. He's not typically our left fielder.
Luke and Lale seem like they may have the day off, Jeff, but I don't see too many more changes out there.
Well, they're not in the starting lineup, but I remember in this game last year, Trey, the guys that weren't in the lineup when it got tight late, they saw some pinch hitting opportunities.
Yep.
This is Easton at the plate now for the Marauders. He's a left-hander. See how Vinny goes at him. He's got a good breaking pitch. I think that'd be a good plan of attack against the lefty. He squares the bunt and takes it for a strike. Good fastball right. Not really much of a lead at first base. We've seen Vinny's got a good move over there. It's one of those borderline moves, and I doubt that Allen has seen that move before, but probably wise to him to stay close to that bag.
Good
There's
pitch.
that breaking pitch.
Yep. Tough for a left-hander to handle that. Comes right in at his elbow and then snaps across the plate at the last moment.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that before, you take some guts to hang in there, and you really got to pick up that spin early.
A little bit of breeze blowing out, Jeff. Straightaway center field from where we are, but I think it's more of a kind of a right to left. I think it's kind of a right field line to left field line.
Yeah, the wind should help the balls. That flag is blowing pretty good and at times almost straight away, which should help pretty much anything hit towards the middle of the field, if not so much down the lines.
Yeah, so this guy right here, Easton Mitchell, very good football player for the Marauders, number 4.
Okay.
I remember doing some highlight reels of him. I think he played defensive back.
Yeah, he looks like a defensive back. Certainly not a lineman. He's on the slender side. Battles off a breaking pitch right there.
Yeah, the guy on deck also played. Actually, the guy at first base, Austin Allen, played football. The Easton Mitchell played football. Jacob Mayfield, the third batter, played football. Ryan San Miguel played football.
Well, that's interesting. You don't see that many two-sport athletes in the lineup anymore. In fact, I thought about that the other day. I'm not sure any of the Grapevine starters play football.
What a pitch. Slapa threw it right by him, Jeff. That was a 6A fastball. Oh, I didn't have it up.
Okay, we missed the radar reading on that one, but it was a good fastball that he gets by Mitchell Easton right there for a strikeout. In the last 2 nights, and we've seen Torres behind the plate before. He certainly knows what he's doing back there.
I don't know if you saw that, but the the guy first deked a break, and I know Vinny saw it. He caught it out of the corner of his eye, and that made him rush his delivery right there.
Yeah. Well, I was going to mention the fact that how versatile Torres is. We've seen him play first base. We've seen him play second base. He's obviously catching today.
I think he played some second base on one of these games, Jeff, in the tournament time frame.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, no, we saw him at second base in that scrimmage we came out for, and we've seen him on the mound. So certainly it's going to help his. He's going.
He got a great jump though.
Well, you said he deked like he was running on the last play, so
yeah,
maybe that was just to see if Vinny would throw over, and when he didn't throw over, decided it was time to take off. So it puts a runner in scoring position here for Mayfield.
Good pitch.
Yeah, good spot right there on that outer half.
I think it flashes up pretty rapidly.
Oh, I've noticed that. You've got to be staring at it.
You got to be stalking it, man. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he liked that call. It looked like it was on the inner half around the knees.
It's actually a perfect pitch by Vinny.
Yeah. No,
if you're going to get that pitch, if you're going to get that call, he put it right there.
He went away from him last time, so it's a good time to come in. He had that hitter looking away and busted him in.
I think if he throws him a breaker here, it's all over.
That was looking more of a slider right there. It wasn't his fastball, and just missed down and in.
Number 5, Ryan San Miguel.
So I believe this guy was the kicker. I think Ryan San Miguel was the kicker for Marcus.
Okay. I'm glad the announcer got the full name because on Game Changer he's just SM. You don't have the spelling. Another left-handed hitter, and I see the on-deck hitter's also a lefty. So 3 of the first 5 hitters are lefties. I don't know if that factored into Coach Webster's decision to start Vinny today, but Coach Webster's going to come and talk to him right here. I'm anxious to see, if Caleb Evans is the backup plan when Vinny's done today. Not quite the crowd we had for Thursday night's crosstown rival game.
We had people stacked up behind us. I don't know if you noticed that, but they were right here tight.
No, I felt a little crowded. I don't have that phobia, but I felt a little crowded.
What is that phobia called, Jeff? Anti-crowdobia? There's a great pitch.
Yeah, good start right there. Or actually,
it's amazing what the coaches can do to get the heart rate down and help them get control of their adrenaline and, really get them locked back in. I think that's probably the main objective for the coaches.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he told him, but it worked.
71 miles an hour, Jeff. You go from the 85-mile-an-hour fastball to 71 hook. That's not a bad change of pace.
Yeah, hard to adjust when you got about a 15-mile-per-hour gap between those pitches.
Have to throw that thing again if I was making a choice. Oh. Guy at second base is loafing. I thought he had a play at the guy at second base on that. You know what I mean? The runner from first didn't really.
Yeah, I think you would throw there to second, then you risk them running from third. So right. I'm okay with holding it. But I got an answer for you, Trey. You call that phobia claustrophobia. It took me a second, but
Claustrophobia.
eventually
That's closed
the
spaces.
gears start kicking in back there. And
That's closed spaces, man.
Well,
That's not crowds, is
yeah,
it? Is
yeah,
it?
if you
I don't
got-
know. I don't know. All right. There's people out there that are much smarter than us that can, like, give us some feedback in the chat. Okay, that's a rip.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a fair ball. Yep.
Well, and that's the danger of bringing that infielder in. I really feel like if Santi's back, he makes that play, but that ball gets on him in a hurry and gets by him down the line. I mean, it's a base hit, but again, if you had the fielder back and you concede that run, you probably at least get an out right there. So early 2-0 lead here for the Marauders, and still threatening with a runner at first and one out.
Got to be a goldfish right here. Reset, reboot. They're going to say he did not go.
This is Michael Killian at the plate for the Marauders.
Now, that's not a name I recognize from the football team.
Okay.
So,
He'll be out of play right there.
yeah, that's going to hit the stands. Oh, it's going to. Ooh, it almost hit that kid. Did it hit that kid?
Well, no one tried to make a play on it. We had the closest it got, we just had a turn away there, and we had someone sitting comfortably up there that could have made the play, but
Yeah.
didn't attempt it. I'm not going to try and
Yeah.
identify that person.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. I got to tell you, it's tough in that situation. We had a it wasn't a baseball, it was a T-shirt thrown up to us a year or so ago when we were sitting at the stadium down there, and I just didn't even move. All I had to do was grab it. And
Was that at the Rangers ballpark?
Yeah, Rangers ballpark. Or a foul ball. May have been a foul ball. I think it was a foul ball. Oh, great pitch.
Yeah, good high fastball right there to get the strikeout on a foul tip. Good job by Torres holding on to that
Number 15, Ellis
tip.
Seidemann.
I feel like there's got to be competitive juices. I mean, underlying all this, though. I mean, nobody's going to come out here and not try to win.
No, I think Marcus, no doubt, they they would love to knock off the Mustangs. Coach Webster talked about that in his interview Thursday. But we played before the game. Is Grapevine's going to get everyone's best. They're going to get their best effort, their best pitcher. These teams are going to come in here and say, hey, this is a two-time state champion or back-to-back state champion. We want to knock them off that mantle. And another left-handed hitter at the plate for the Marauders, so maybe some correlation there that Vinny got the start today with that many lefties in the Marauder lineup, and Vinny being a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, at first base, very conservative lead. He's not going anywhere. I guess I was wrong. He should get thrown out right there. Wow, Jeff, he really fooled me. He had the conservative lead. He must be pretty quick. Maybe that was part of his plan. He definitely threw me off.
Yeah, I'm kind of focused more on this hitter. He looks like he can do some damage at the plate.
Is the board right? Is it 2-1?
There is 2 outs. I believe 2-1 is the count.
That's a good pitch by Vinny.
Yeah, got out, strike out there on the outer half of the plate, down. Good spot. Going to be tough to do a lot of damage with that pitch.
What do you got right here? Break a pitch?
I like a breaking pitch. Like Torres is setting up away again.
I don't know exactly what that was. Kind of turned over his wrist.
Yeah, I thought it was a fastball that just got away from him, but we didn't get a reading on it.
I believe we're going to have to return that app for a refund. We're not getting spin rate or anything on this thing. Oh, he got him. Unbelievable. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to be right back for more Mustangs Baseball Live, but right now we're going to help you learn a little bit more about Lale Esquivel in our segment we like to call Meet the Mustangs.
Hello, I'm Logan Scott, and I'm here with Lale Esquivel. Lale, for those who don't know you, please introduce yourself.
My name is Lale Esquivel. I play for the Grapevine Mustangs. I'm a pitcher and third baseman, and I wear number 11.
All right. Lale, do you have any superstitions on game day?
I wouldn't say superstitions, but I definitely, if I don't get a hit when I bat, I change the order I put my gear on the next at bat. I guess that's really my only superstition.
All right. What's your walk-up song, and why did you choose your walk-up song?
My walk-up song this year, well, my pitching one is Schizo by Travis Scott. It's just a song that I like, kind of hypes me up a little bit, get the heart rate going on the mound. And then for my hitting one, I picked Run This Town. I don't know, I've just always liked that song. It's just a song I've listened to since I was young, so I guess it has a meaning.
All right. Do you prefer bubblegum or sunflower seeds?
I don't really do either, but if I had to choose, it would definitely be bubblegum.
Flavor?
I love watermelon.
That's always a good flavor. And then Luke said earlier, where do you usually go for a post-game meal?
If I'm just going with the team, I love to go to like In-N-Out or Waffle House for sure. But if I go with my family, we usually go to Papados.
All right. Well, Lale, thanks for your time. Go be Colleyville.
Sure.
All right. This is Logan Scott. Keep listening to Mustang Baseball Live here on Tradio, and keep listening for more Meet the Mustang.
Trey, just watching the Marauders starting pitcher warming up. He's got a fastball that was at 86. It's that slider right there that's been around 75. He'll drop down, throw it 3/4 or below sometimes. Also had a straight change that was coming in around 75. Has his fastball right there that was actually 87 if you round up. So pretty good arm out there. Jaworski in the leadoff spot rather than his usual number 3 hole. And we did see good swing right there early in the season. Jaworski in the leadoff spot, but they went back to Luke, who was the leadoff hitter all of last season.
I like to see him get on base, see those wheels in action, Jeff.
Oh, wow. Good slider right there,
Well,
just
you see that
missed.
snap? That was
Yeah.
amazing.
That's that
We
slider.
don't have spin rate there, do we? I mean, it's supposed to be there, but I don't think it's registering.
Yeah, I've just been looking at the big number. But I looked at our research department is up their game. That's that fastball, 87. He gets a strikeout. No, okay, only two strikes. My bad.
Yeah. 3-2.
But our improved statistical capabilities. Jaworski Lane's leading the team in RBIs. He's at 20 RBIs.
Well, that's a guy you probably don't want to let get to first base.
Yeah, excellent speed at first.
Up next for your Mustangs, number 22, Zach Goldstein.
Just watching the catcher throw to second base in the warm-ups, I think we got an opportunity to steal some bases today. We see Zach Goldstein back in that 2 hole in the lineup. He was there most of the season, and then Thursday night.
He's been there for 3 years.
Well, yeah, last year he did hit second. I don't think he was there in 2024. He hit lower in the lineup.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He was down 8-9.
Yeah.
That area.
Squares bunt right there and takes it for a strike.
I think sometimes Coach Webster uses that bunt just to scout the defense, what they're doing, and figure out what kind of plays he might be able to run.
He's running.
Come on, come on,
He
come on,
might
come
get
on,
three
come
if
on,
he'll. Yeah, he pulls up at second,
Yeah.
but it's one. If you look in right there, you might just keep coming and at least make them think about.
Yeah, I think you would.
Third
I think
base.
you would have had a chance on that. The third baseman was creeping in for a bunt.
Yeah, he read the fielders and could tell there was no throw coming. He kind of fooled me though, Trey. He had his hands on his knees, and I really didn't think he was going to run there, and he took off from that position. Referring to Lane. Okay,
Oh,
that's
what
a good
great
bunt right
what
there.
a great bunt. Get down the line. Yes.
So
Next for your Mustangs, number 24, Gianni Corral.
this is an excellent spot to have Gianni at the plate because Gianni only has 2 strikeouts on the season, now has the fewest among all the Mustang hitters. And I've said it quite a few times how he is a really good contact hitter, and the numbers certainly bear that out.
So you went ahead. You've done research today.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
You're like taking advantage of those Tradio tools, aren't you?
Yeah, tried to come prepared today. I got busy during the week with real work and had to come off the cuff a bit. But today I came stocked with some stats.
Yeah, there you go. That's
How's
pretty
that
good.
one?
Pretty good cut. That one make it back to the chemistry lab? I don't think so.
Might have got a vehicle on a hop.
I do like the way the wind is blowing, though. This is a Gianni Corral favorable wind.
And honestly, their outfielders are playing pretty shallow. Gianni certainly can drive it over their head. Maybe they're thinking they're going to cut the run down. Good eye right there to take that high fastball. But, boy, that right fielder's really shallow. I mean,
considering the wind, definitely.
Yeah, that flag is ripping pretty good. Probably a 2-club wind if you're on the course. That's to be a run.
Score a run. Yep. Oh, he threw it. He air mailed it. Oh, almost.
Yeah, they were playing back there, just conceding that run. So
Now
good job by Gianni to put a ball in play and get us on the board.
Now, this guy had a big game last night, Jeff.
Yeah, 2 for 3 at the plate, and we mentioned his 3 scoreless innings on the mound. So, yeah, great all-around game for Santi, and he had 2 hits also on Thursday night, so his bat's heated up. Seen Santi go to right field. He's got power. Okay, he got that.
Boy, he got into
it a little bit.
Yeah.
Boy,
wow, that thing kept carrying, didn't it?
Yeah, the center fielder there flags it down, but made it interesting the whole way. And Santi really didn't get that on the sweet spot of the barrel. So you're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio as we head to the top of the second inning with Marcus ahead 2-1.
Can't get enough. No. Just can't get enough. Come on, let's go. Can't get enough. Start the show. Can't get enough. Yeah. Hey. Just can't get enough.
Hello, I'm Logan Scott, and welcome to Meet the Mustang. Today I'm here with Luke Esquivel. Luke, to those who don't know you, please introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Luke Esquivel. What do you want me to say? Just
That's fine, man.
all right, here you go.
Why did you choose your walk-up song, and what is your walk-up song?
My walk-up song is Pipe Down by Drake, and I chose it because it's been just one of my favorite songs that I've listened to for a long time.
What's your superstitions on game day before you take an AB or you throw a pitch?
I honestly don't have many superstitions, but one I do have is always putting on, right before I go hit or get on deck, I always put on my left batting glove before my right.
All right. If you had to pick one to use for the rest of your life, would you pick bubblegum or sunflower seeds?
Definitely bubblegum. Sunflower seeds are too hard to, like, eat in a way.
You had to pick a flavor. What flavor?
A bubblegum?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to work in a Meet the Mustang with Luke that time, and I didn't get it in there for the complete duration. So we'll come back and we'll play that in a minute.
Okay.
What was that first pitch?
I believe it was a strike. This is the first baseman at the plate from the Marauders, and don't have a last name for him, but he looks like a football player, Trey. Cameron is his first name.
Well,
not getting any help from the PA guy on this hitter.
No. Oh, great pitch.
Yeah.
Almost 70 miles an hour on the outer half.
Not much you're going to do with that breaking pitch right there, down there, and actually around the calves.
Let's see. What number is it? Did you get a number?
12.
Don't have a 12. Shrag, maybe? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Good high fastball right there and an 0-2 count that missed.
I'm not getting a run for the Mustangs on my.
Well, the board's not. They're still trying to catch up, Trey.
Okay.
We're plugged into the Grapevine score.
I've had some technology challenges lately, and just one of my providers is not being consistent with their service that should be a utility.
Well, the breakdown here, I think, is happening up in the scorekeeper. We don't have – you're plugged into the big scoreboard, right, which is yet to put up a run for the Mustangs.
Oh, I needed to advance this. There we go.
Good pitch right there to get the strikeout. Like a curveball, I think. Swung right through.
I feel like I may need to reintroduce the K-meter at some point, but it just clutters the screen a little bit. But we got guys that are throwing strikeouts.
Vinny was at 84 right there, and then I did notice that strikeout he got to end the first inning. He was at 84.
Lale wants to get on the headset for a little bit.
Okay.
Well.
Good fastball right there. That one rounds up to 85. It's a center fielder, Moore. He had a bit of an adventure on that third out, but made the play.
All right, I'm going to turn my headset over to a guest. We have a guest announcer that brought me a Diet Dr. Pepper, it looks like.
Bribed you.
I did. And I brought you Skittles.
Keep the Skittles. Can you hear him?
Yeah, we're good.
That was a good pitch.
Oh, wow. I think getting a little extra out there on the outer half.
Yeah,
that
he doesn't seem to like it up really, but
yeah,
I gave him that one.
I thought it was a little bit off the plate. We'll take it.
Change up. He's been pretty good when he's throwing strikes.
Yeah, he walked a couple in that first inning.
Yeah, it makes it tough to pitch out of when you walk the first 2 or 3 batters.
Well, for those who don't know, we've got the father of Luke and Lale Esquivel now joining us on the broadcast.
Pitch.
Oh, wow, that was close to being a strike, even though we didn't get the call on the check swing. But I want to ask you, Give me your assessment of your boys.
17,
Luke's outing Thursday night, and then Lale was on the hill last night to start the game.
Yeah, Luke was to go back to his Thursday night. It's kind of weird this week because we played Thursday, Friday. I thought he was very efficient. Coach Webster called me that, and we talked the next morning, and we try to communicate some after the boys pitch just to kind of get the schedule for the next week. And we're pretty a routine heavy family, I guess, when it comes to the kids' arms and things like that. So I don't really keep up with the stuff, but he's a stat guy. So he told me that Luke only threw 24 balls in the game, which was like I guess I don't even realize it, but that's pretty impressive. I mean, Luke, since we were little, I mean, it's just been about tempo and work quick, throw strikes, don't walk hitters, because walks get you in trouble. And I thought he was very good with three pitches. Very good play. Oh, got it.
Wow,
Oh,
that would have been a heck of a double play if we turn it, but nice play by Andres Martinez to start that play.
Very athletic play right there.
Well, I totally agree with what you said about Luke. I mean, it seemed like all three of his pitches were working that night, and we talked about that some in the post-game interview. But he went right at him, and you talked about him working quick. There was a couple times where I felt like he worked even quicker than normal, and I think the umpire shut him down one time where he kind of
started that on his own this year.
That quick pitch
thing.
Yeah, he did that 3 or 4 times and only really got shut down once.
Yeah. He did it, I think, the first outing. Maybe it was here against Crowley or something, and he did it. And after the game, I was like, what was that? And he was like, I don't know. I just thought about doing it. And I said, well, okay, well, if it works, I guess so I guess he kind of mixes it in whenever just when his heart feels like it should be done at the moment. I have no idea why or when.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you why. But, no, I mean, to get back to it, I mean, the big thing with, all pitchers at this level, especially in the high school level, is just, controlling the walks, control the run game, let your defense play. We have a very athletic team and things like that. And, I mean, I preach to a lot of these kids because, I hang out with about 6 or 7 of these kids all the time. We train all the time. And that's a great example right here. You get a guy on first with 2 outs, you got to get 2 or 3 hits to get him in. I mean, but if you walk 2 guys, then that base hits a run. If you make them earn things with the type of athleticism we have here at Grapevine, you're going to win a lot of ball games, and I think we've been very successful in the last few years showing that. And luckily, Luke's been a big part of that, and Lale as well. But Lale's outing, to get back to that, was completely opposite of Luke's. I mean, he was I can't it's my son, and I can't tell you what happened. He just didn't throw very well, didn't have much command. We're very unlike him. I don't know. I really don't have an answer. I saw him this morning, and he was like, well, no, give up 1 run. I said, well, you competed.
That's where I was going. On a positive note, he only gave up one run, so definitely put the Mustangs in position to win the game, and they did just that. So not all bad there. Obviously, more walks than you'd like to see from him, but
it's just hard to live that life a lot, especially as a coach. I'm sure it kills Webster over there, and it kills me as a dad.
Yeah,
watching the walk after walk, and I'm just like, good Lord, boy, like, come on, you ain't gonna make it past 3 or 4 innings doing that. So, luckily, I was excited to see Santiago Montes come in last night and really in a tough spot. First big moment of his career here at Grapevine, basically, in my opinion. To be able to show that at that moment was very, very big for him, and I think the team as well.
Well, I got one more question about Lale. I know he's committed to a junior college next year. Is it Blinn?
Blinn Junior College, just down there by College Station area, kind of Brenham.
Do they like him more as a pitcher or a hitter?
No, he's going to be a hitter for sure.
Okay.
I think, at high school level, I think he enjoys himself pitching, but I don't see that being his future. I mean, he's a big kid, and I think his future will be on with swinging the bat. So
cool.
We'll see what happens.
Well, back to the game here. Yeah, two outs, runners at second and third here. Boy, breaking pitch right there. Didn't get the call to make it 3-1.
Yeah, just off the plate.
Yeah, big spot. You got a base open, but I believe that's a leadoff hitter.
Yeah, I'm about to ask you that. I think this is.
Yeah, it's a 9-hole hitter, so you'd like to go after the 9-hole.
For sure.
There it is.
Good pitch. days like this to do on Saturday games. I was talking to Coach Sherman before we go way back because he was one of the USA baseball coaches when Luke played. And, you know, these are one of these days where it's 12 to 11 and the wind's blowing out 20 miles an hour and you're trying to control, you know, a few things here the best you can. You know, everybody's throwing their 4 or 5 guys and in the rotation, so should expect a lot of runs today, I would imagine. Good pitch.
I kind of feel that way. Oh, it's going to be a tough play. He got him.
Yeah, he got him.
Yeah, nice play by
Very
Connor
good.
Ray. Boy, when that ball got by Vinny, I wasn't sure we were going to make a play there, but excellent play by Connor to get us out of the inning and keep it at a 2-1 ball game. Headed to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Hello, I'm Logan Scott, and welcome to Meet the Mustang. Today I'm here with Luke Esquivel. Luke, to those who don't know you, please introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Luke Esquivel. What do you want me to say? Just
That's fine, man.
all right, here you go.
Why did you choose your walk-up song, and what is your walk-up song?
My walk-up song is "Pipe Down" by Drake, and I chose it because it's been just one of my favorite songs that I've listened to for a long time.
What's your superstitions on game day before you take an AB or you throw a pitch?
I honestly don't have many superstitions, but one I do have is always putting on, right before I go hit or get on deck, I always put on my left batting glove before my right.
All right. If you had to pick one to use for the rest of your life, would you pick bubblegum or sunflower seeds?
Definitely bubblegum. Sunflower seeds are too hard to, like, eat in a way.
If you had to pick a flavor, what flavor?
A bubblegum?
Yeah.
Whatever the original is, just the pink bubblegum, just the original.
All right. And then, what's your favorite place to go get a post-game meal after a big win?
Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite post-game meal is probably, usually me and my family go to Papados, so like a nice seafood pasta.
All right. Well, Luke, thanks for your time, man.
Lale, I got another question.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know more about Nomar's background than I do because it's his first year in a Mustang uniform. Tell me where he came from and how he got here.
Well, he was at LD Bell for a few years. He's a very young senior, so he could technically be a junior. Age-wise, I think he's on a May, June birthday. I'm not sure. I think, you know, he had some disagreements. They hired a new coach there at LD Bell, and I think they just, whatever reasons, didn't get along.
Okay.
I hadn't seen it, and I know, you know, he moved here in the off season and just called us one day, said, "Hey, we're here," and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's good news."
Had your boys played with him before?
When they were very little.
Okay.
Yeah, we were like probably 9, 10 years old, so we knew Nomar. It's hard not to when you live in the area. He's always been a really good player.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned Team USA that Luke played for, and I know Jaworski played for Team USA. Were they on the same team, or is that different age groups?
Different age groups. So Jaworski last year was on the 18U team, and then Luke was on the 15U team.
Okay.
They only have 2 teams. They have 15U and 18U.
Okay.
There's no in between, so you kind of go that way. So Luke's opportunity to go would be this summer coming up.
Yeah.
They'll go back to Japan if he's able to make the team, God willing.
Got Connor Ray at the plate, and boy, you mentioned how that wind is blowing. Connor
it's blowing.
definitely has the power to hit one out in the parking lot in right center.
Yeah, he's due for one right now too.
Okay, yeah, a little bit of a they gave us an extra run. They did put up a run for the Mustangs, but put up one too many. The score is actually 2-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Now we're 3-2 out there, but it's still 2-1.
They're still working through kinks on that scoreboard. We have guys coming every week trying to get that thing right. Oh, that looked low out.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe Jackson Papadakis' dad is their usual scoreboard operator. I don't want to point any fingers.
Oh, that may get out with that win.
Kind of got under it a little too much, but you see how. Oh wow, he lost it in the sun or something.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but
something looked weird about it when I was looking out there. I couldn't tell what, but he looked like he was camped under it.
Yeah, he was camped
sold
and
me.
just couldn't put a glove on it. But that ball was not well hit and still was probably within 10 feet of the wall.
26, Andreas Martinez.
Connor's got a lot of power up of him. He's shown that for the last few years here.
Yeah,
For
surprising. He does, not a big kid, but when he barrels one up, he can pretty much leave the yard in a couple of different directions.
Yeah, for sure. I enjoy watching him play and hit. He's played a good shortstop here in the last, about year and a half, and he's a really good player. He's a very good complement player for this team. Kind of what Gravevine's made of is players like Connor Ray. I've always said that. This year, to me, we have, I think, arguably the most talent we've had at Grapevine High School since my kids have been here. But it doesn't mean we'll be the best team that's been at Grapevine High School. We've had a lot of, with talent comes, egos and issues and all things that come. But so we'll see if we can put it together and go make history this year. But Connor Ray is a leader of this team, and guys like that is what carries this team more than a lot of people give him credit for, I think, on the outside.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. You're good at shortstop, good up the middle, and Gianni, behind the plate.
Yeah,
we
we're
got,
so blessed
we
to
got
have
one of the best, if not the best catcher in the state, certainly one.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, Lale, Johnny, and Luke have played together since they're 5 years old. I have been blessed in my life to have Johnny in my life because I have never in my life had to worry about a catcher.
Yeah.
Since my kids were little. And we will unfortunately probably feel the wrath of him next year when he's gone, and we'll have him know how good he was and how much we appreciate him here because we've just plugged him in for 4 years, and that position's gone. Let's move everybody else, right?
No doubt.
He's so gifted.
He's been one of the most important pieces on this team for the
sure.
state championship runs.
I mean, from catching Dason Hills, a sophomore, throwing 98 to last year to guys, and then to Luke, and I mean he's been a blessing for my family and my kids too. I mean we work between during the week, and he's catching bullpens all day long. So I mean he's a team leader, and he's a great guy to have in your team. He's a winner for sure. Oh, good, go.
Yeah, got a runner at third now. They're only showing.
Is there no outs?
I was thinking there's one out.
Right?
Yeah.
Is there none?
Okay.
Did Connor lead off?
I guess so.
Okay.
For some reason, I was thinking there was an out, but
no, Nomar led off. Hit a ground ball to short.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, they're still struggling up there in the press box.
Yeah.
But no, I was shocked, honestly, last year that a college had not locked Gianni up because I really feel like he's going to be able to step in. Here we come. Should be the tie and run. Yeah, Connor gets in there.
Mustangs on the board.
Good at bat. That's the things that Grapevine baseball does right there. For years I've sat here and watched it. You get a, however you want to call it, a lucky double and then a bunt and a pass ball and your score.
Well,
we've done that for seems like 3 years since I've been here. And
I looked at the box score last night, and we only had 4 hits, but scored 8 runs. And of course, Colleyville had a couple errors. They had their guys walked 4 or 5 hitters. But, how do you turn 4 hits into 8 runs in this sloppy baseball out there defensively?
Yeah, I would say I went home last night. Joe Breed, the pitcher for Colleyville, plays with my kids in summer.
Okay.
So we've known him since he was 13 years old. So it's always a really good battle. But point being is that after the game, we all went to dinner, and he sat down, and I guess him and his coach sat down, and it probably should have been a 2-1 game. If plays are made and things happen the way they're supposed to happen, right?
Yeah.
So unfortunately for him, that's what happens. But it seems like for whatever reasons at Grapevine, that just seems to happen. That we've caught the breaks and we've done things the right way, and I think we play the game the right way. We play hard, and so I think we do get rewarded for that.
We play a lot better defense than most people.
Correct.
So, we don't let teams have 4 hits and put up 8 runs.
And even though we do, that happens at times. I mean, I didn't think last night we played the greatest of defenses for Grapevine.
Okay.
I thought we made a couple mistakes in the game that we normally don't make. But the resilience of the team and the guys, I think, to fight and battle. They know how. Here's the thing I can tell you. I know a lot of these kids when they were little. They know how to win. They're gonna figure a way out to win 95% of the games. I mean, this year, as y'all saw, Coach Webster challenged his team to a really tough schedule, which has been unlike part of the years previous.
Yeah.
Where we would just go in, win 10-0, 12-0, and that I think this year we'll probably have more losses than we've had maybe in the past, but I think we're going to be a better team because of it. I think seeing a Joe Breed last night, although he was great, we've seen 90, 95, 96 for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, in that 5-tool tournament, we saw 3 guys throw in mid-90s. That
Correct.
Was just
so I think they were at least have been working towards that and been prepared for that because sometimes you run into that. And our district this year is not going to be the greatest, I don't think, sometimes. So, you hate to go into playoffs and things like that, just seeing low-end pitching sometimes.
Well, I wasn't at the game last night, but I'm curious, did you have the gun on Reed, how hard he was?
Yeah, he was 93, 92, 93 all night long. I mean, I think he went 115, 120 pitches. I mean, they carried him the whole way. I mean, there was no doubt. 115? Yeah, I mean, they rode their horse.
I saw him at 104, and I for some reason I thought the limit was 105, but I must be wrong about that.
No, it's 110 in a day.
And you can start a batter with less
correct.
than 110. Okay.
And that's actually what happened. I think he started, I don't know if it was Lale or Luke or one of those with 10. Oh, he's going to make that play.
Oh, okay. Nice try
with
out
109,
there in right field.
And that's how he got to the 115 because I think he ended up extending it.
I saw he's going to
he's going to Blinn. He's Lale's roommate.
Oh, he's going to Blinn. Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's Lale's roommate.
That's
He'll
awesome.
be Lale's roommate. Yeah. But when we're on the field last night, you could tell they're really trying to strike each other out and compete because Lale was pitching, he was pitching. So, I had to hear it for an hour last night at dinner. After dinner, how Joe struck Lale out twice. And
well, I know you remember when playing against your friends when you were young.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It's all about bragging rights.
For sure. Now I have to hear that for the next 6 months now.
Yeah.
So that's all they do is compete.
Yeah.
I see them upstairs playing video games, yelling at each other.
Connor Godet right there. They're not going to get 2.
It's one of the reasons I love playing these Saturday games because you get some opportunities for some guys that you're going to need in the playoffs probably to get some at-bats and get some good playing time.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 28, Will Newton.
The board shows 4-2 right now, but I'm thinking it's 2-2. Yeah. Yeah, let's see here.
I think they're trying to figure out how to take the score
off.
off.
We're going the wrong direction. Yeah, 2-2 is the correct score. 2 outs. Connor Godet at first base. Will Newton at the plate.
Will's had a great year swinging a bat and playing defensively. He's quietly had a really good start to the season.
Yeah, he's hitting around 290. I saw coming into today's game.
He walks a ton. Like he has good quality at bats.
Well, that Thursday night game, he laid down 2 bunts to advance runners, and then his other at bat had a hit. So 1 for 1 and did what you were asked to do every 100%. At bat.
He always seems like every year we've been here, we've had the Colin Park, and we've had Will Newton, and we've had Brent Lee. We've had guys like that just have good quality at bats and do their job hitting 8-9 hole. And you look up at the end of the year, and they're one of the key components of us winning.
Yeah, well, that's what's made the team, so tough down the stretch the last few seasons is they get production 1 through 9.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no easy outs in the lineup.
Yeah, I think last night, I know you weren't at the game, but I think last night was a very telling story of that because we didn't have a lot of hits, but guys moved a guy over. We made him they made an error. We made him pay. We had one big hit. I think Jaworski had a 2-out hit up with, I think Luke walked or something, and he had a 2-out with the infield in. They had the infield in.
Okay.
And that's how we got to 1-0.
Okay.
And so, just little small details of that and those type of games, putting the ball in play with 2 strikes against a guy throwing 92, 93 miles.
I think Godet may be running. He was
to
trying to stretch that lead out and almost got caught leaning the wrong way there. It is a good spot to run, too, with 2 outs. And
yeah, that way, if he does get thrown out, you lead off Jaworski next inning and he'll start up.
Not running.
Oh. Did I get some wind?
He just got under it too much. But, just actually had a good swing on it. Just caught the bottom half of the ball right there. Okay, for the break now, let's hear from today's game sponsor, the Chill Sports Bar.
change any rule about baseball, what rule would you change?
I would definitely say the line rule running to first because the first game of the season I got called for that. So definitely that rule.
Who is your hero?
I would say my hero is definitely my Lord and Savior, but other than that, I would have to say my dad and my grandparents. Just really my whole family. I look up to all my parents and grandparents. They've just always been there for me, so they're definitely my hero.
What's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show? That's a hard one. I'm not a real big movie guy, but TV show I definitely either say Dexter or Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is kind of a weird one, but it was my first ever show, so it kind of just stuck with me.
Okay, welcome back to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio, and the score is actually 2-2 as we move on to the top of the third inning, and we do have a pitching change. We've got Jack Swinson now in on the hill. Lale, tell me what Jax has done so far this year at the games you've seen.
Yeah, he closed the game out when Luke pitched that night against Colleyville, game one. I think he threw last game. He's about 81, 83, good curveball. Typically throws a lot of strikes. He pitched okay in Lake Charles when we were down there. So he's a young kid. I think he's a junior. So he's getting some good experience up here against some good teams. He's a good pitcher.
Yeah, and maybe as a senior, maybe adds a little bit of strength and velocity, and certainly has a shot at being one of next year's district starters.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, right there was a good curveball for, get a strike called and get ahead in the count.
Yeah, when we looked at his numbers on the year, he's got a really good.
Good pitch.
It's up in the air to center. Looks like Zach's got a beat on it.
Yeah, Zach don't miss a lot out there.
But Jax has got a good FIP ratio, fielding independent pitching.
Well, you got to tell me what that.
Well, I had to read up on it myself. But basically, what it looks at is, as a pitcher, your strikeouts, walks, and home runs. Okay, and it tries to take the fielding out of the equation. And Jax has a -2 ratio currently. I mean, it doesn't factor in necessarily runs allowed. It's used a lot in the major leagues now to evaluate guys.
Okay, well, that's new to me. I learned something.
I'm still trying to grasp it myself, but Trey has pulled the research team at Tradio into all this sabermetric world, and that's one of the things that jumped out in the breakdown that we got on the Mustangs before Thursday night's matchup.
Okay. Yeah. He came in Thursday and through the 7th inning against Colleyville, and I mean the game was out of hand at that point, but still it shows you a young guy first couple varsity innings, because last year he was on JV. I don't think he threw last year for the varsity, if I remember right. And so that's those are tough, good innings for a young guy to come in and look towards the future.
Yeah, no, I've been real impressed with all the guys that came up from JV from last year's. We saw Vinny Slapa start the game today. He didn't pitch last year on the varsity, at least not in the games I saw. And then Caleb Evans, who is yet to give up a run. That's well hit. That's in the gap. Let's see. And one hop the ball. He may try 3. No, he's going to pull up at second.
Yeah, ball carried.
Yeah, pretty well hit, and just too far for Zach Jaworski to run it down. Just a little bit left of that 350 sign out there.
Yeah, if you get in between those two, you've hit the ball pretty well, because both those kids can go get it in the outfield.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that's an earned double right there. Wind or no wind, if you can get it through both of that gap between both of them, you've done a really good job. That was actually a good curveball too. He just stayed back on it.
Yeah, good job hitting. I believe that is their number 4 cleanup
4 or
hole
5.
hitter right there. Let's see.
That's what a lot of these guys, these pitchers understand and they have to learn is that you can make a good pitch and still, they're going to hit the ball hard sometimes. That's their job too, is to drive the baseball.
Yeah, that was the 4-hole hitter, San Miguel, who Trey tells us is the kicker on the football team. He's now 2 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs. He had that hit in the first inning to score 2.
Oh, see that? Okay. Down
Yeah.
the first base line. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles on it.
Yeah, this is Killian now at the plate, the right fielder.
I was excited for this matchup. I mean, Marcus in most polls in Texas is the #1 ranked team in Texas. They went out to California early in the year and played a really tough schedule. And let's see if C-Ray's got that. There we go. That's a good job by C-Ray right there getting back on that. I think that sun must be tough because C-Ray was blocking it out too pretty heavy.
Yeah, he did a good job shielding it right there. Well, I was telling Trey, I remember this Marcus team, I believe, went to the state semifinals last year in 6A, and one of my golf buddies, his kids go to Marcus, so he keeps me updated on it. But, coming into today's game, I think they were like 11-4 and ranked somewhere around like 30th in the state. But
I know they played a good schedule. They went to California early in the year and played all the big schools out there. So
wow, that's quite a travel budget for a high school team.
I know, right? That's what I say. Yeah, Southlake was in there. I have a buddy's kids go to Southlake, and they're going to Japan next February, their first tournament, for a 9-day tournament.
Jeez.
That's what I said, man, we're trying to get a new concession stand over here. What kind of money y'all raising over there? I said, we may just go on the trip. It's a young freshman here hitter. He actually plays for me in the summer. This kid here hitting. He's a good player. He's a really good hitter.
What's his name?
Ellis. He's a 14-year-old. He's a young kid.
Wow, he's a big.
Yeah, he's a big kid. Get up.
Yeah, I told Trey his first time up, he looked like he could do some damage with the bat.
Yeah, he's a good hitter. He's a good hitter, for sure. A little infield single, but we did a good job. I mean, that's a good job of defense by Santi to get off the bag. And you let that ball by, then that run scores over at throw with 2 outs. You got to really preach to the first baseman that there's times to pick and times to get off the bag. And Santi did a good job of just getting off the bag there and hold them. At least we have an opportunity to still hold them here.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't know that he would have got him even if he held the bag.
Might not have.
Connor got to the ball, but it just took too big of a bounce to get it to first base in time.
Yeah, it was too far in the hole. I thought he might not even throw it and just pump fake and look to third. Well, Jack's had some tough luck here because he's thrown the ball pretty well this inning.
Squares to bunt right there, and
yeah,
is there 2 outs?
I think they missed the sign, but you can see the coach down there just staring at the guy there.
Yeah, well, maybe.
I think they were trying to steal a run, that little getting a pickle at first base thing or something.
Yeah,
that's what I'm assuming here.
Odd time to bunt for sure.
Yeah, the coach was. Yeah, I think the coach was staring at the kid at third. Something went wrong.
Another good breaking pitch right there by Jax.
He's got good controls curveball. He's always throws a good off-speed pitch. So I think, he has a chance to be real successful in high school with that if he can just maybe next year grow a little bit and throw a little bit harder, and then he'll be a really good pitcher.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when we talk about Grapevine or they bring it up to me, I tell them that, like we were talking about earlier, the unsung guys. I mean, every year we've been here, we've had a Ben Chen. We've had there's Sam Gerard. And those guys have been so big in our seasons to win state championships. And, everybody talks, well, Dason Hill went there, or Luke Esquivel, or Lale, or Johnny. And really, the key, JoJo was a big one. Like, you come down those games, and it's Sam Gerard on the mound with the game on the line against Lovejoy. And it's stuff like that. These games today on Saturday build for that moment 2 or 3 months from now.
Yeah, that's a great point. When in district play with two games during the week, you can a lot of times get by with only 3 pitchers.
That's correct.
But when you get into those playoff series and you might have to go 3 games, a lot of times you need that 4th or 5th guy to step up. I've told several people this year, Lale, that I feel like Grapevine's got 5 or 6 kids that would be the 1-2 starters for most of our opponents.
Yeah, I agree.
Our
I mean,
pitching depth is phenomenal this year, more so than the last couple of seasons.
I do believe that way too. I think, you know, Santiago showed last night that he could definitely be a 1-2 guy here even. And I'm not so sure that he's not going to be the number 2 starting next week. Yeah, Caleb Evans is a great pitcher, and I have this is not confirmed, but I have a good source saying that Caleb Evans is probably going to start Tuesday night's game against Argyle.
Okay.
I think that's the plan why he's not throwing today.
Okay.
And then Luke will come back next Friday. Kind of because of the weird schedule, we like to have a weekend between starts type of thing. So.
Yeah, Tuesday would be a quick turnaround for Luke.
Yeah. And,
he threw, what, about 90 pitches Thursday night?
90, and that was
he's running.
Good pitch.
There we go. Get out of the inning. And even though the scoreboard shows otherwise, it's 2-2, and we're headed to the bottom of the 3rd inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
The stand is open and the grill is hot. Be sure to stop by. Jaworski Lane Jr.
We do have a pitching change for the Marauders. Try to get us a name.
Yeah, he was about 82, 83 in warm-ups when I saw him. So
okay.
Big-looking kid. I don't know who.
Haven't seen enough of the Marauders. Or actually, haven't seen any of the Marauders this season, but I'm curious how they're approaching their lineup today.
Yeah, I think they're playing their normal lineup, but they're pitching. I know this is I think coach told me that was their 4th starter that just started the game.
Okay.
So they're going to go 4, 5, 6 today, I think, because they have a district game on Tuesday.
Well, and it makes sense that they probably
played last night as well.
Yeah, so their top guys are unavailable today.
Yeah.
Top pitchers at least.
We got Jaworski coming to play. Let's see if he can get something in the air today. Got the power to hit it out of here for sure.
Well, he hit one Thursday night. He just got under to right, but if that ball had been on a better trajectory, it was definitely out of here.
Yeah, he's just been a tad bit off. We actually talked this morning about it, me and him at the house, and just a tad bit off, like half an inch.
Yeah.
He's like, last night he had some great swings too, and just fouling them off. I mean, everybody pitches him so carefully because, you know, the name and his potential and everything that goes. So, you know, he gets everybody's best stuff all the time. So he gets a lot of curveballs, obviously.
What do you think is his best position defensively? Because I've seen him mentioned everywhere from catcher to
I mean,
outfield.
I think at the end of the day he's probably going to be a center fielder when it's said and done because he is a really good catcher. Actually, it's just too athletic, too much speed not to sit behind no plate. That was a good pitch. And so I think center field's going to be where he's going to project as a professional.
Okay.
I'd be very surprised if he goes to college. I think he's definitely going to be a top, probably 3-round guy. The way it's looking right now. I mean, he's obviously, as y'all have seen him a few times, he's talent oozes out his ears. So you just got to clean up a few things. And
I know he's committed to Arkansas, which is one of the top college programs in the nation, and they've got a heck of a facility up there. I went to a game up there a couple years ago, but yeah, if you're drafted in the top couple rounds, the money's too much to turn down. You can go back to college and get that degree if you need to later. Just put a little of it in the bank, and if you need to go back,
take the Dason Hill route. I mean, we've had the the fortune to have him around here, and it's hard to turn down that money and just go live out your dream and be a professional baseball player. Because the ultimate goal for everybody is to be a big league player. Typically, if you're playing at this level.
Zach squares early. Oh wow, he had Jaworski leaning.
He got him.
Yeah, he kind of froze him, and
he slipped when he went back. He definitely had him leaning. That's things that these guys got to understand sometimes. He's so fast that you don't have to have the greatest jump in the world to get to second. And, they want to get the greatest jump and be the fastest guy. And sometimes, that things like that happen. He's just got to let the game come to him and understand that he has a speed that, 98% of catchers are not going to throw him out.
Well, and yeah, from what I've seen of this catcher, I don't think
no, and I think he
was going to be able to do it even with a poor jump.
No.
Zach swung through a fastball right there, and we've seen Zach show some power to right.
Yeah, he can definitely get one up in there and hit it out of here. He's been struggling a little bit. I know Coach moved him down the lineup for district play, and I know Zach personally very well. He's not crazy about it, but he understands, and he's a good teammate, and he'll work himself back up there. And Coach just tries to get him some more fastballs and see some better at bats from him. He's a good hitter. He's been a big piece of our success over the last 3 years for sure.
Definitely, yeah. No, he's been a starter. This is third year in the starting lineup and had a lot of big hits, especially down the stretch. That's what I remember. It seems like he's heated up in the playoffs every year.
Yeah, and I think the thing about it, we all joke at home and in the cars about the Grapevine High School 2-hole is the death trap. No one wants to hit 2-hole.
Well,
because if Luke gets on your butting, if Jaworski gets on your butting, these guys want to selfishly swing the bat. So they're like, no, I don't want to hit 2-hole. And the Connor Ray goes there, and he's like, no, put me back to where I was.
Well, we jinxed Connor Thursday night. We had him in the pregame show talking about his numbers. He's hitting over 400, only 1 strikeout on the season. And, Thursday night he had 2 strikeouts. It was
he joked, too, about it. He's like, gosh, there may be a curse to this little 2-hole thing here.
I mean, we know he's a really good hitter, but you got a point there. So far, the 2-hole's been
Coach just
tough.
plays a style. Coach plays a style. He likes to hit and run. He likes to bunt when you're supposed to bunt. I would say that's in our, we're a little bit older, so that's an old school characteristic. You got jammed a little there. So it's going to be rare seeing Johnny run bases. He doesn't run bases very often.
Yeah.
Yeah, him being I told his dad, I said, he's going to have to run today because he wanted the day off. I said, you might be doing more than you would have thought if you'd be running the bases.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either.
Yeah, he hasn't run the bases in probably 2 years.
He's got decent speed, though.
He does run pretty well for a catcher. He does.
I think he runs pretty well.
Catchers take offense to that description.
Maybe for me and Jeff, you can outrun us.
Got a healthy lead, not going.
Yeah, Santiago's been hitting the ball really well, but he just keeps hitting it to the biggest part of the park. And they get a camp under about 5 feet from the fence. He did it all in week in Lake Charles as well.
Oh, well.
If he could just pull the ball, just scoreboard, he would probably have 4 or 5 home runs already, actually. So sitting here in your seat, what I got a question for you. What's your, because you see it from a different angle than I do as a dad. I mean, obviously I coach for a living. That's what I do as my everyday job. But what do you see the differences so far in the 3 years you've been here in the teams and this team compared to the previous team so far?
Well, I agree with what you said about this team being more talented. The danger there is, and Coach Webster, I'm going to quote him. He said, "Great teams beat great talent." So, this team's still got to mesh and develop that chemistry that the teams had the last couple of seasons that have made these runs to the state championship. But I'm glad to hear how much time these kids spend off the field together, because that's part of the meshing process. Is if you like your teammates, it tends to play out on the field, and especially in tough situations. And I mean, just look at what the Rangers did, getting rid of Marcus Simeon. The report there is that Simeon and Seeger didn't get along. So when there's
when you make them choose, they're going to choose Seeger all day long.
When there's problems, exactly. Yeah, he's the better of the two players
I
for
agree
sure.
with you
But when there's
100%.
problems in the clubhouse, they just tend to creep out onto the field.
So me and Coach Webster, I would say we have a very good relationship. Obviously, my kids have been here for a long time. I feel like I contribute a lot to the program just with what we do. But one of the things that we always speak to, and I joke with them, I say, "You get 3 hugs a year from me." I said, "I'll come hug you when we win it. I'll come hug you after we win district and the beginning of the year, and say, and you won't hear a word from me no more as a dad." But the thing that I agree with you 100% is that these kids are very tight, and I jokingly tell him that at some points with some teams, it's not really coaching the X's and O's no more. It's about coaching egos and personalities, and hey, little Johnny's mad because his girlfriend did this or whatever. And I relate it to Joe Torre's day with the Yankees and A-Rod and Jeter and Giambi. I think we get to a level here at this stage where you're not coaching how to hit a ball or how to field a ground ball. You're trying to manage a team and manage egos and make sure everybody's okay, and because those are the things that can get away, like you're saying, into winning. So I think the biggest thing is that I see is that this is the first year we've been here where the expectations are there to be better and to win, right? I think you can argue the last 2 years we kind of were the underdog and no one heard of us, and even last year because Dason Hill left and we had a lot of guys leave, and it's like, okay, well, there's no way a freshman's going to carry the load and things like that, and all those things happened, and we were able to do it again with the help of a lot of guys, obviously. So I think this year the expectations are just different, so.
Well,
and that goes from Webster to the team to team dinners to everything. We're expected to win now.
Look where we started the season in the national polls, ranked 5th. I mean, even after back-to-back state championships last year, the highest national ranking I saw was like 15. And we came into the season as at least in one poll, the 5th-ranked team nationally, and that's all levels, not just 5A. That's every division of baseball. So, yeah, the expectations were even higher this year, and Coach talked about it. I mean, we maybe as fans, probably not so much as a parent, but as fans of the Mustangs, you take for granted how much they've won. But it's harder to do. You still have to go out there on the field and make it happen, even when you have the kind of talent they have. See if that gets down right at the center fielder. But
good piece hitting.
Yeah,
ball hard.
Yeah, good swing right there by Torres, but Mustangs strand 2, and we've got a 2-2 ball game headed to the top of the 4th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
All right, Mustang Nation. It's a little quiet down there. Let's get loud for your
Great picks, man. What's your go-to karaoke song?
I don't do karaoke a lot, but I would definitely have to say probably something by Drake.
Who's your favorite athlete growing up?
My favorite athlete, and still is my favorite athlete, is Francisco Lindor. Just the way he plays the game and the way he carries himself. Just a real family man, and just the way he plays the game has always stood out to me.
If you had a movie made on your life, what actor would you pick to play you?
My personal favorite actor is Kevin Hart, so I have to say Kevin Hart. He's just super funny.
All right. And then I feel like you already said this. What's the greatest post-game food spot if you were just to go alone?
Definitely Waffle House. I love Waffle House, especially after a game.
All right. Ollie, thanks for your time, man.
Yes, sir.
Lale, just to follow up what you were saying, I ran into a buddy of mine who takes his kids to a sports performance facility over in Southlake, and he said he sees some of the Mustangs, including your boys and Jaworski Lane, working out there. Gianni, boy, it is up there a mile.
It is.
Zach stays with it to get the out, but he told me that he sees your boys and Jaworski and Gianni working out up there frequently, and I love to hear that, because that's a great way to build chemistry. And I know Coach Webster, has them lifting weights year-round, early morning. And
so they work really hard. Like I said, I coach for a living, so I understand the concept of being a team and being a part of it. I mean, when I was at Miami in 1999, we won the College World Series, and was not our most talented team by no means. But we had the closest relationships. We fought for each other. And you hear that all the time. It's a cliche. You hear, but it really does matter. When people go to dinner, there'll be 6 or 7 of us going. And then the next year we didn't win it. And, it was 2 guys going. It was a different expectation. And so I try to really instill that in them. But our work schedule is unmatched. I mean, these kids, they're up every day at 5 a.m. working out every day, 5 days a week. We hit every day at TPA there in Southlake at 2:30. They come practice every day. Obviously, they go to school.
Yeah.
They come practice. After practice, they go straight to their pitching facility in Southlake. Then they go again at 7:30 and work out again, 5 days a week. And that's all these seven of the kids here. And I think people don't see that work outside of me and the immediate people, right? They just think we're good. And
right.
No, but I mean, listen, it's weird always talking about your own kids, right? But that's all I can do. I mean, I see Jaworski and Nomar and all these kids, but Lale and Luke, especially Luke being younger.
Oh, he had him leaning, but threw it in the dirt.
Yeah. Those are the things we got to stay away from.
Oh, in the tarp. Well, okay, no, it didn't get stuck. So just going to get one bag there.
So they don't understand the hard work that these kids put into to be prepared for these moments. A lot of people forget, for example, like last year that Luke was, 14 years old and he's a freshman sitting here as the ace and throwing the state championship game. And I never saw him really falter until the very end. And that as a father in the state championship game, he struggled. But that's a learning experience for us and made him better and made him grow as a player. Luckily, we still were able to win the game, obviously, and hang the sign in the outfield. But, yeah,
that's going to score the
for sure
go-ahead run right there. Well, 2 good.
That's what happens when you pick off, like we were talking about earlier, right? In the defense, you keep him at first. You're first and third with 1 out, and you got a chance to get out of it.
Yeah, great point, because he doesn't score unless he's at second there.
Correct.
But no, that Coach Webster's going to come and talk about something. But that's an excellent point about the commitment these kids make to be,
Yeah, you have to have that in your program.
It's a commitment to winning. It's a commitment to excellence. That it's a lot more than just showing up and playing the game. They prepare themselves to be successful.
For sure, and I tell people this. I don't talk about much of our past, but when Lale and Luke were 12, 11 and 12, I don't think we lost the game for 4 years.
Wow.
We get to high school and we only lost, 8 or 10 games.
Yeah.
And so, like, I just don't believe in coincidence. I believe that we've trained a lot of these kids to be successful and to be winners and learn how to play the game right way and learn how to win. You know, is there guys that throw harder than Lale and Luke or hit it further than Javorski? Sure. But you have to learn how to throw strikes, and you got to learn how to bunt when you need to bunt and go first to third when you need to go to first to third. Those are the difference between winning and losing in high school settings a lot of times.
Well,
when you teach them young, they know that that's the only way to play the game. They don't know any different.
Yeah, Coach has talked before about how competitive these kids are, and they want to win every game, and not just win every game. They want to win 15-0, you know. And
Correct.
So, but that mentality is what's made them great the last couple seasons, and what's carried them to state championships is they come out expecting to win and make the commitment to make it happen.
Yeah, even like a game today, right? Like you got some of our main pieces not playing. We're still competing. I mean, what's a 3-2 game against one of the top teams in the state in the 4th inning? And, you know, we're going to be right there. We're going to have a chance to win the game at the end. I promise you that. It's just, you know, learn to compete and learn to win the game. And it's a big part of the program that Jimmy's built here is that, and learning to be successful and work hard is the thing. I mean, he makes these kids work out in the mornings every day and do those things. He's trying to build a good culture here.
Well, I remember last year we took a similar approach to the starting lineup in this game and rested some guys that would normally be in the starting lineup. But when it got tight late, you know, those guys came off the bench and were pinch hitting. I think Gianni even came in to catch.
Yeah, kid, then Johnny came in to catch. I remember that.
I expect if this game's tight in the 6th or 7th inning, we'll see some of them. He's running.
Got him.
Oh, good throw. He got him, yeah.
Got him. Great throw.
Good job there, Nomar Torres, to shut down the inning. But the Marauders do pick up a run and now lead 3-2 going to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Wait, who's the old man?
Leading up your Mustangs, number 7, Connor Ray.
So, Lale, when you were at Miami playing college ball, who are some guys that you played with that we might remember?
I played with a lot of guys playing in the big leagues. Pat Burrell was the #1 pick in the draft, played the Phillies for years.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Aubrey Huff played with Tampa Bay and San Francisco.
I remember, left-handed hitter,
Left-handed hitter. He was actually out of Fort Worth.
Wasn't Pat Burrell
outfielder?
Outfielder, okay. Yeah, right-handed hitter.
In college, he was a third baseman.
Okay.
And that's where I played. I ended up having to go to first base when I was young, and then I ended up going to third base later. But yeah, so it was a great experience. We went to the College World Series 3 times. I went as a freshman, sophomore and junior.
That's
my senior
awesome.
year, we did not. And then we won the national championship in my junior year in 1999, which was probably to this day, other than my kids being born, one of the greatest moments of my life. as a player.
Do you have a championship ring?
I do.
I'd
I do
like to
have
see
one.
that.
Yeah, I do have one. Funny enough, it's at my dad's next to Lale and Luke's rings, kind of in the middle because back in 1999 the rings were not so fancy as they were these days. But it's a nice ring. I do have that. And
well,
I got the jersey from the game hanging in my house. And
it's incredible that you went to Omaha 3 years.
I did.
My school, South Alabama, we've yet to make it to Omaha. The closest we got was my junior year. We lost in the championship game out in Wichita State in the regional. And back then, you only had to win your regional to get to Omaha. Now you got to win 2. You got to win the.
So my sophomore year, that's when they changed to the super regional.
Okay.
So my freshman year, I think there was like 8 teams that would go to your regional, and you had to win that to go to the World Series.
Yeah.
And then I think my sophomore year is when they officially changed it.
Yeah, I'm older than you. I was in college from 87 to 91.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in Miami 97 to 2000. And then I played with the Rangers from there from 01 to almost 05 in the minor leagues.
Did you grow up in the Miami area?
No, I actually grew up. I went to Grand Prairie High School here in DFW.
Maybe 2 right there. Oh, misplayed by the shortstop.
Yeah.
Was it Taylor made double play? Yeah, you still got to make the play even though it looks routine.
Right under his glove. But
Up next for the Mustangs, number 14.
Yeah, so I grew up in Grand Prairie. Went to Grand Prairie High School. Played with a guy named Kerry Wood.
Oh, I remember Kerry Wood.
We grew up together. Played together in high school.
Y'all had some good high school teams because I still remember them talking about how many pitches he threw in the playoffs one year and
I was there.
How they
I could tell you exactly what happened.
They knew he was going to be a top draft prospect, but they were worried that he'd shot out his arm because what did he throw, over 100, like 150 or something?
So what happened is that back then the draft was a little sooner than it is now. So he actually was drafted already. He was
That's
a 4th,
right.
He was a 4th pick by the Cubs. And so we were playing the next week against Round Rock. And Round Rock, that to win that went to the Final Four. So it was the last round. He throws day 1. And no, I'm sorry. We lose game 1, 1-0. We had a left-hander named Kevin Walker, who was a really good pitcher too. He had to play in the big leagues. So Saturday we come back, you have to do the double hitter thing. He pitches Saturday, first game, 119 pitches. We win 1-0. And then we're leaving. You got a little 30-minute break, so we're over there, and next thing you know, we're eating hot dogs and over here. And, we're like, well, dang, who's going to pitch? And we see Kerry still playing catch in the bullpen. And next thing I know, I hear screaming and yelling. And it was the actual GM for the Chicago Cubs that walked down the line and told our coach basically he was nuts. I guess he missed it.
Yeah. Connor was trying to lay down a bunt, but we advanced the runners anyway.
Still worked out the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the catcher didn't glove that one, but
I think they thought it was a foul ball and they kind of stopped.
So
we caught a break there. We've caught 2 breaks at Sandy. Let's see if we can make them pay and get a couple runs here.
Yeah, 0-2 count right here. Need contact, and the Marauders.
Yeah.
Actually, they were in all around. Now they're just going to play in on the corners and back up in the middle.
These are the kind of breaks that we've been getting at Grapevine for 3 years, it seems like. So let's see if we can capitalize here. So, yeah, I grew up with Kerry, and we played there. And so the GM's yelling at him, and he ended up throwing for the 30 minutes in between the game, like basically a small bullpen.
Oh, he threw it away.
Oh, wow.
Mustangs with another run on the board.
Well, they're helping us out this inning, aren't they?
Definitely. Yeah,
we'll take it. We'll take that for sure. We gave them 1 too, so we're even that way I look at it.
Yeah, so 3-3 ball game now. Yeah. And Mustangs still nobody out and runners at first and third.
Let's see if we hit some in the outfield again. Will like last at bat, he had a good at bat. He had to put a good piece on it.
Well, despite throwing all those pitches in that playoff game, Kerry Wood went on to have a really good major league career with the Cubs.
It was special to watch him pitch in high school. And so just a real quick, so he ended up pitching the next game through another 117 pitches.
Wow.
So really your number, I think it was like 260.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, it was talked about all over the country for sure for years. We're talking about it 30 years later. Still.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was well before any social media or anything.
Yeah, there was
I just happened to live here at the time and heard about it.
Yeah,
and,
there was no pitch count clocks, no pitch count counters. That's probably why reasons like that are the reason they're around now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he had a phenomenal
Well, you got to
career.
love his competitiveness, though, to be willing to get back out there. He could have said no, but
and sometimes these guys, you got to do that. You got to take that ball away from them.
Yeah. So Will Newton now at the plate, looking to
see if it's in the gap here. Look how he tried to bunt the first time. I don't know if it was probably a safety squeeze. No, Coach Webster here. Did he pull it back? Was he? Okay.
He didn't offer, but it was a thrown strike.
Oh, it was a strike. Okay. So let's see if they let him swing away here. With no outs, I would assume he's swinging away. Because you got Jaworski on deck, so I think he'll be. Well, looks like he's about to steal though.
He is leaning. Yeah.
One thing Coach Webster loves to do, I've been here just like you, he loves to hit and run with the first and third.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. He's the only guy I've ever seen coach it, and he loves to do it.
If you got a good contact hitter, at least can keep you out of a double play.
Yeah, and I think Will's that guy.
Yeah, they're charging. Wow. Boy, he better be glad he didn't turn on one right there. That first baseman
like Trey.
was 30 feet away.
I think they heard Trey talking about a squeeze here. We've got 2 strikes now. Now we just got to put the ball in play and live with the results. Hopefully stay out of a double play.
Yeah. Boy, I hate getting in an 0-2 spot, though, without a swing.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Coach Webster, he preaches that. He can tell he was mad. When Coach Webster slams his leg, that's when you know he's upset. Whenever the ball's in the dirt, I mean, he practices that. I come to a lot of practices, and he practices that 3 times a week.
Yeah.
If they put a ball in the dirt, he wants them gone.
No, he broke his hands first. He broke his hands and then stepped off.
Coach Webster's yelling at him. I hadn't seen Coach Webster get that animated in a little while.
No,
It looked like it was. I couldn't really see it. I'd see it in slow motion. I couldn't tell if it was a balk. Did he separate his hands first? Maybe he did. Well, if he keeps throwing over there, he might throw one in the right field himself. Well, they're worried about whatever's they think's happening because they've picked off, 4 or 5 times, it seems like, already to Gaudette.
Yeah, as a hitter right here, you should like that they're thinking more about the runner than you. So
putting something over the middle of the plate and he can drive him to the gap, hopefully right here. Let's see.
He's running.
Get back, get back, get back.
Yeah, he's going to get to it, but it's going to score the run. So Mustangs go ahead 4-3 right there on a nice sac fly by Will Newton.
Yeah, that was a good.
Mustangs with a run.
That ball carried pretty well right there.
Yeah, he hit it well, and
yeah,
there's never a shot of throwing out Andres Martinez
now
right there.
The
that's a good productive out.
Number 31, Jaworski Lane Jr.
Now let's see if we can get our big guys up here and put some in the gap and take a lead. Give a little cushion to the pitcher here. So we can separate ourselves a little bit.
The board's showing
I think it is
one out. Is that all we?
No, that's one out. That's
okay,
correct.
one out. That's right. Yeah, Connor
Yeah.
would have been out, but they
Yes.
didn't make the play at first.
Let's see if we can put some in the gap here with Jaworski. Come on, G. That ball's down. That's a good call.
Yeah, it's about time somebody left the yard. It's
yeah, I'm surprised with this win that we haven't.
Yeah,
it makes me want to hit today.
It is a hitter's ball game today.
Oh,
just got in on his hands a little bit, and he still fights it off. 3-10 down the right field line.
Yeah, a little bit late. Yeah, I don't think we've seen it on TV yet. Him get a hold of one. He got a hold of one good in Lake Charles. It was when this kid hits. When he hits one, it's special to watch. And then you know exactly why.
Where did that ball go?
It went about 415 to right center.
Right center.
Right
okay.
center against the wind. Keep in mind.
Wow.
Yeah. That's out.
Well, that ball he hit Thursday night, if he had not hit it so high, it was just too high of a launch angle. But he's definitely got the power to get out of here.
He hit one last
right.
night. I don't know if you were watching the game on Game Changer. The shortstop missed it in the infield. He hit that thing a mile high. And I think we ended up scoring like 2 or 3 runs on it.
Oh, he's going to – okay. Thought they might turn 2 there, but the air throw was errant coming to first base.
Well, that's a double for Jaworski because he'll be stealing second here in the first pitch or two.
Up next for the Mustangs, number 22, Zach Goldstein.
So there now is 2 outs, but
yeah, let's see if we can get Jaworski to second early in the count, and then I would imagine Zach's going to be taking a pitch here and letting Jaworski try to steal. So we can get in the scoring position. See if we can get a big 2-out hit.
I was like, yeah, I hope we got time out there. He walks
Yeah,
out
you'd hope so, right?
to mess with the dirt.
Yeah, I thought last time when he got picked off, he was definitely out, but I think he looked like he slipped a little bit to me when he went back.
That makes sense.
I'm sure they're going to pay close attention to him now. So last night he scored on a pickoff to second. He was at second base last inning. They picked off to second, and the ball trickled into center field. It was a treat to watch him run second to home, and he scored. That was a ball. He didn't come second. It was a treat to watch him. I mean, the crowd went nuts. It put us up, I think, 8-1 last night. It was a tight game until like the 5th or 6th.
Oh, I was watching it on Game Changer.
It was up in the air for sure.
In fact, I texted Trey. He was at another ball game.
Very good shooter.
Yeah, no chance to get him.
No.
But yeah, it was 1-1 in the 4th or 5th inning when I texted Trey, and I knew Reed was going to be tough because
he beat us. I mean,
yeah, he went 6
and
a third. Yeah. 6 and a third last year and had 11 strikeouts.
It felt like deja vu because we were sitting there in the 5th inning. I'm like, oh goodness, it's going to happen again because it felt the exact same 1-1 game. Oh, good cut.
Yeah, good cut. Just a little off right there.
Like 87. '85 there. Got a good fastball. They've kind of given us a couple runs here this inning, though.
Yeah,
they haven't really. I don't think we've gotten a hit, did we? Did we score a run this inning?
We haven't. We haven't had a hit.
Two runs with no hits and a couple walks.
Well, they didn't miss by much.
No, but it's down. It's down. But a lot of high school, listen, if Luke's pitching, I want it. If he's hitting, I don't.
Yeah.
That's the way I tell Luke. Like, you cry about those strikes, but you want them when you pitch.
Yeah, I think it was a little inside.
Yeah,
also.
I think it was just a tad.
But
by high school, it's 50-50. You're going to get that call.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Too close to be taken, I'll say that. Change up.
Yeah, good pitch right there to get Zach swinging. But the Mustangs do pick up 2 runs and now have a 4-3 lead going to the top of the 5th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Luke, who's the old man of the team?
The old man of the team is probably Gianni Corral. Because I think other people you interview today are going to say that too. But it's just because he is pretty old, but he does act his age.
All right. If you could play another sport besides baseball, or you just couldn't play baseball ever again, what sport would you pick?
I think I'd pick. No, definitely not bowling. I'm pretty good at bowling, but either it's between basketball or football. But if I had to pick, it'd probably be basketball.
All right. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Karaoke song? Like I said earlier, I'm a huge Drake fan, so probably something Drake.
Who was your favorite athlete of any sport growing up?
Favorite athlete growing up was definitely probably Bryce Harper.
All right. What is your guilty pleasure snack that you eat at like 2 a.m?
Ooh, I'm a huge ice cream fan. Anything ice cream.
All right. Who has the best cleats on the team?
Oh, definitely me.
All right, great answer. And what is the greatest movie of all time?
Greatest movie of all time is the Transformers.
All right. Well, Luke, thanks for.
Okay, we got Jax still out on the hill to start his third inning of work. That ball's well hit. Nice play by Andres.
Very nice play. Very nice play. That's a big league play right there we just saw.
Yeah, that was sweet.
He made that look easy, too.
Yeah, took a step to his right and backhanded that one. That was
very good. He's made 2 or 3 good plays today.
A little on Beltre.
Lale better quit sitting on that bench over there in the days. He may become a first baseman or DH again.
Yeah, well, I don't think Lale's job is in jeopardy, but that was a sweet play. And we know Andres is going to play third base when Lale's pitching.
Yeah.
So
that was a really good play.
Good to see him get some extra work over there.
That looked like a good pitch. The umpire seems to like it down a little bit more than today.
Yeah, he hadn't been calling many high strikes. No. I think he stretched the plate on both sides a tad, but
it's good.
Yeah, good breaking pitch in there for a strike.
Jack's been efficient. I mean, they've got a couple of hits, but he's been pretty good today.
Yeah, he's at 33 pitches now here in his third inning of work.
As soon as I say that, he throws 148 feet. But yeah, that's the way it goes, right?
Well,
the announcer jinx.
Thursday night, the 2 guys we focused on offensively in the pregame both went hitless.
Well, that was Trey. So you got to blame Trey for that one. Pitch.
Well, that's
the thing about Grapevine, though. You know what? I mean, anybody, any game could be a hero or come in and do really well. That's why I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, at times during the season, the bottom of the lineup's going to carry the team sometimes. Obviously, the top of the lineup, they're going to have big games, but you need that because guys are going to have slumps from time to time, and you need other guys to pick them up.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that has to stay consistent with this ball club is just playing good defense and pitching, right? I think we can find ways to score some runs here and there with the style that we play and Jimmy's way. I mean, like that one-out walk, that's tough when you're ahead 0-2.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of coaches that tell you, hey, we stress pitching and defense. It's one thing to talk about it, but the Mustangs actually, do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been preached, and I think that's why for me and my kids has been such a good fit here because I remember stopping games when Luke was younger, and he'd walk a leadoff hitter of the inning, whether it be the first inning or the fourth inning, whatever it was, and I would literally call timeout, and I'd make him tell me, so now what happens, Luke? He'd be like, they score. I said, yep, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You walk a leadoff hitter, so we jokingly now, when hopefully it doesn't happen often, right? But sometimes in high school it happens, and I'm like, he just looks at me, shakes his head, and if they don't score, he'll be like, they didn't score, Dad. See, I told you. He has to show me that he's right and I'm wrong.
Well, I know coming into last night's game, he only had 4 walks on the season, and he hasn't given up any earned runs. So I don't know if any of those were leadoff walks, but at least if there was 1 or 2 of them, he can tell you, hey, that run didn't score.
I don't remember either. I keep track of it. We honestly don't really the pitching thing, I didn't even know till I saw the stat when I watched the game at home what his ERA and stuff like that is. I just don't really focus too much on that. I just focus on quality outs and trying to get, quick early contact. I mean, he can – honestly, what's weird about, I guess for me personally as a father and a coach is that 12 strikeouts is great, but I would actually rather him have 5 strikeouts and throw 60 pitches instead of 90.
Yeah.
In some of those instances. So strikeouts are great and all, but sometimes they're high pitch counts when you strike out a lot of guys out. I remember Dason Hill was the king of that, right? I mean, he would strike out 15 a game, and it's hard to go 7 innings striking out 15 because your pitch count just gets up there. And I've learned a lot with my kids watching Dason here. When Lale and Johnny were freshmen, watching Dason work was really cool to see, and I learned a lot as a father from watching him work. And Ryan Hill, his dad, is I don't know if you knew this, but Ryan Hill used to coach Luke when we were little for years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so it's really cool to see and be a part of all together, and it all comes around about like the same way.
Well, that's a great point about just getting early contact, a weak contact. You don't want hard contact.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
You conserve those pitches. Boy, that's out of here probably. Yeah. halfway up the net. Just ball was up a little bit and did a great job getting the barrel out.
Yeah, and that wind, that was no doubter.
Yeah, that's a home run any day. That was just well hit.
Yeah.
So Marauders go back on top 5-4. Just like a breaking pitch that Jack's left up.
Yeah, left the breaking ball up, and that's what you're supposed to do as a hitter, though, right? I mean, you're supposed to make them pay when they hang a curveball, and sometimes they do their jobs too.
No doubt, yeah. They give them credit that he did what he was supposed to do with a little bit of a mistake pitch.
Well, we're only down 1, so we still got time. What are we, in the top of 5, so we'll be okay.
Yeah, Mustangs got
we finally saw our home run, I guess, that we've been asking for an hour, right?
Wrong team, though.
Wrong team. You're right about that. That was a good pitch right there. A little down.
This is the kid that you coach. What position does he play in the field?
He plays a lot of first base.
Okay.
A lot of first base. Young kid. Good
Makes
block,
sense.
good family. Let's see if Jackson can just get back up in the mound and refocus. Sometimes giving up a home run is, for these young guys, it's hard to come back from sometimes. So let's hope he can just get back up the hill and get it out here.
Yeah, I see some activity in the pen. So I think either way, this will be Jackson's last inning. We'll just see if we can get him out of it or if they come get him early. There's a strike.
Yeah. As a hitter, that really bugged me when hitters would come out of the box trying to throw their bat. I'm like, man, please. I used to beg him to throw 3-0 strikes so I can hit 3-1.
Well,
I
always
please let me hit.
Tell Trey if you show the umpire up, I would think it. Well, that's
okay.
It's going to be a ground ball. Connor's going to come up and make a good throw to get the second out.
Good job. That was a good job by Jackson come back after the home run. It's easy to lose your confidence and your focus right there.
Yeah.
I know last year Luke gave up a home run to Colleyville Heritage here at Grapevine to a left-handed hitter, and that was the first home run he's ever given up, and he was a little shook after for a minute.
First home run he's ever given up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So knock on wood, I don't say this very often, but me and Luke go around it. So since he's 10 years old, he's lost 1 game, and that was last year on the mound. He has never lost. So last year against, I think it was Joshua or somebody, he lost. He got credited with the loss.
Okay.
So we've been fortunate enough as a family. Or where?
Okay.
It was in the playoffs. I know that.
Yeah, I do remember we had to go
Lale
3
came
games
in
one of those series.
He just didn't have it that day. Some days, we preach the early contact a lot with both the boys. I would say especially with Luke. He's around the zone just a tad bit more. And, when you do that, sometimes you're going to give up hits. I know I watched the broadcast the other day, and I think Colleyville had 4 or 5 hits on him. But we don't care about 2-out singles up the middle with nobody on because you're trying to get quick outs. And when you do that, you take the risk of sometimes getting to give up a hit here and there, right? And so when you're trying to pitch too finely and then you walk a hitter. And so, that's what I'm most proud of for both the boys when they do that. And a lot of the team here at Grapevine is that 2-out hits don't kill you. It's 2-out walks and the 1-out walks and obviously leadoff walks and things like that. You don't want to give those up. But
well, the hits they had were all singles, and what I noticed is the second and third time those batters came through the lineup, there's a strikeout to end the inning. But the Marauders do pick up 2 and now lead 5-4. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
go, Gianni!
Okay, we've got a pitching change from the Marauders. Another right-hander. Actually looks like he's got a little better velocity than the first two guys. We'll confirm that here in a minute. 87, so maybe a tick or two above the other guys.
I think most of the guys were 84, 85 earlier in the game.
Yeah. Gianni at the plate right here. Ground ball to shortstop. Let's see. They get him that time. He reached on a fielder's choice earlier.
We didn't hit the ball. We didn't hit the ball real quick today yet. How many hits do we have? Can't really see it up there.
Well, the board shows one, but surely we have more than one hit. That's a good question. I
don't think we have many, honestly.
My phone died, so I can't look at Game Changer. That one may be in the chemistry lab, Trey. Santi, as we mentioned, he's coming off back-to-back two-hit games, and
yeah, he's swinging the bat really well the last week. Even in Lake Charles, he swung the bat well. Didn't have the stats to show it, but he had a lot of loud outs.
Yeah. Now, where did Santi transfer in from?
He's from the Valley down in McAllen, Texas.
Okay.
One hit on Grapevine.
Okay, well, yeah, one hit is correct, and have turned that into 4 runs.
It's kind of surprising. I thought we did have more than 1, too, but that's why I asked you. I wanted to double check that. It didn't seem that way.
Struggling to remember.
Yeah, I don't know where the hit was.
Yeah.
Other maybe the one to C-Ray. They probably gave him a hit on the sun ball.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Andreas. Did they give him a hit? Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Well, either way, we ain't really swung the bat too great today.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised they didn't call that ball that Connor hit a hit, because he didn't glove it. Usually if they don't.
Yeah, I think that's a hit. They'll probably go back and change.
Yeah,
It's hard to not give that a hit unless they.
I mean, it looked like a play you should have made, but if you don't get a glove on it, a lot of times they do give you a hit. So 2 strikes now on Santi. Mustangs sure could use a base runner.
Yeah, let's see if we can get him on base here with the base hitter walk.
Battles that one off, foul. That would have probably got the Tradio truck in our previous broadcast spot. I like how we've upgraded our location this year.
Got tired sitting in the back of the truck.
Got tired of getting hit by balls coming out of the visiting bullpen. We took a couple.
That's true. I never thought about that, yeah.
Oh, okay, he's going to work him for a walk. Might see a pinch runner here. Let's see, coach has got something on his mind.
Yeah, he's going to run for him here.
Like Jackson Papadakis coming in to pinch run. I was thinking about this earlier when Jaworski put one of those like sliding mitts on. You know, you get like an extra couple inches sliding in if you go in head first. I mean, it really helps your chance of getting in safely.
Yeah, because some of those calls, especially the higher level college and big league, they're bang bang. Yeah, as much as slow motion replay they do now these days, you're right. It could be a difference between out and safe for sure.
Yeah.
I think we have a guest announcer up there because one of the students is up there.
Okay. Yeah, Torres came into today hitting over 400, so he's due.
Well. He's hit the ball. I think he's lined out twice today. He's hit the ball well, just right at him. He lined out to center with second and third, I remember.
That's right. Yeah, that's probably been the hardest hit ball of the day.
Yeah, that's probably the one I can remember as well. Yeah, he hit a home run at Jesuit High School that was very good. Let's see if we can get a hold of one here and match their home run. 11,000.
He's running. Boy, Oh, he called hitter.
That should not have been interference because Nomar was swinging the bat late because it was supposed to be a hit and run.
Honestly, I thought they got him a second, but I guess the play's dead when you call hitter interference. Okay, the hitter's out and the runner goes back to first. Okay. I wasn't watching so much what happened at the plate. The throw beat him to. The problem is the pitch was up and in. It might have been a hit and run, and the catcher got a perfect pitch to throw on right there because he had to come up and get it.
Yeah, so that's the right call. What they're making, they're changing. It should be the runner's out and the hitter's still hitting.
No, it's not true. The guy who interfered with the play is out.
Okay, well, we're going to find out who's right here.
Well,
Quite honestly, if you have your pick as a Mustang fan, you'd rather have the runner still on first base.
Yeah, that's correct. I would, but let's see. Looks like they're.
Yeah, it looks like they're. The fact that they still had the runner at second base is does that impact it, Trey? Because he was out at second.
I believe that he can call them both out. I believe that he can call them both out because
That's what the coach is arguing for them.
Yeah, that must be the discussion they're having right now.
Yeah, that coach wants them both out.
Yeah. I got to admit, I don't think I've ever seen a interference play where they actually still got the runner out. You know, typically you don't get the out at second when there's interference. And it makes you wonder if how does he throw him out if there was truly interference?
I didn't see it. I'd like to see a replay of that. I think Nomar swung really late because he forgot I think he forgot the hit and run.
Radio producer get us a replay by chance?
To me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to watch it
when I get home tonight. I'll have to rewatch that.
The stream.
So do they call that a ball or strike then, Trey? Or is it no pitch?
Well, he swung.
It has to be a pitch because they're calling the out at second.
So I guess technically he swung. So it should be a strike, I guess, right?
Makes me wonder if it was a hit and run because I don't think the pitch was all.
I think the guy who interfered is out. Okay. And you can assume the double play.
And Coach Webster's still talking to the home plate umpire about this, but
he's out and he's out.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That is the. Yeah, that should have been. I think you're right. Because you are 100% correct on that. Because he should be out because he interfered. The hitter. That's what they called. I mean, he was screaming it pretty loudly. And then if that guy was out at second.
Well, in fact, he was screaming so loud that I noticed
I don't know if they ever called him out or safe at
second.
second.
The base umpire didn't even make a call like it was a dead play.
Yeah.
He didn't even make a call, but I felt like they had him out at second. So
it looked like it from the naked eye here, right, that he had him out at second, but who knows.
So what matters is
yeah.
Nomar's in a 1-1 count, 2 outs, and nobody on base, and Mustangs still down a run. A breaking pitch right there that fooled him. Well, we've seen Nomar hit breaking pitches that stay up. That's what that home run he hit at Jesuit was. It was a hanger up around his waist that he lost in left field.
We're going to have to look that rule up tonight, I'm sure, when we get home. Now I'm curious. Something there happens every game. It seems like you think you know all of it. I thought I knew. Oh, just missed it. Yeah, just missed it. Good swing.
Yeah, he did have a good cut at that one.
I'd be surprised if he gets another fastball this at bat after that swing. See if he can probably go curveball down and away here if he can. Make Nomar roll over.
Do a good one to get a strike earlier. There it is.
Yeah, he had too good of a swing on that fastball. Any coach that sees that knows better than that. Yeah. I think if he does throw a fastball, he's probably intended to miss up or something like that. I don't think he's going to try to throw one for a strike. I don't think he'd go back to his curveball.
Another good cut, but that was a tough pitch to handle.
Yeah, around the outside corner.
Yeah.
This pitcher looks like he's probably the best pitcher we've seen today from them.
Yeah, he's got better stuff than the first two.
Yeah, for sure.
This may be one of those situations where
they feel like they can win the game now.
Yeah, you bring in one of your guys that you didn't necessarily intend to pitch.
Let's see if maybe Lale and Luke have to come up in the last inning, and whoever else in there. Good take. We're at full count now, so he should get hopefully a good pitch to hit here with a fastball. Let's see if he can put it up in the air here and get it out of here.
I think this is going to be the 8th or 9th pitch of the at-bat, so he's made him work for sure.
Come on, Nomar. Oh,
there it is. Well, he smoked that.
Yeah, he lucky he didn't hit that ball out of here.
Yeah, just got topspin on it, but he was all over that pitch. Good fastball, and he turned it around in a hurry.
Well, C-Ray can definitely hit one out of here, too, so let's see if we can get a good at-bat out of him right here.
Going to get a runner. Well, he's a catcher, so we get the courtesy runner.
Cash Kircher.
Courtesy runner for the Mustangs, number 4, Cash Kircher. Now batting for the Mustangs, number 7, Connor Ray.
Let's see if we can get a big 2-out hit here.
I noticed during pregame warm-ups, Cash is a backup catcher, so let's hope he runs good for a catcher, right?
Yeah, he does run really well. Good take.
He's going to hit that 350 over there to the right of the scoreboard.
Okay.
Trey's calling the 350 here.
Calling the shot. I'll take a double that gets that run in.
I'll take one of them flaring doubles on that left field line like Connor hits. That fades away on him. Ooh. Yeah, I think he didn't want to call that and then just changed his mind.
Yeah, the Mustang faithful didn't like that call. It looked like it might have been out or
Yeah,
curved around the plate. It's not where he catches it. It's where it crosses the plate.
Oh, he was trying to hit that ball that way. Let's see if we can get Connor Ray hot again. That early season, he was stinging everything.
Yeah, he's just timing seems to be a little bit off.
Yeah, he's a little off. I don't know if moving him to the 2-hole mentally, I don't know. We'll see if he can get it back on, though.
He's running. Another foul ball. Keeping it away from him. But we've seen Connor drive balls to left center. He can go that way.
Yeah, I would say most of his power is that way.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen him hit a home run to right field, but his power is actually incredible to left center. Yeah, that's a ball.
Okay.
Well, we got us one, Trey. He just started and stopped. It was pretty obvious. Well, now we just need a base hit. Cash has got some good speed at second base, so he should be able to score almost anything. I'm sure the outfield's playing deep with the wind. That wind's howling out the center, by the way.
The right fielder's fairly deep, but the center fielder is not deep at all. I was surprised earlier how shallow they were playing with this wind.
Well, Connor will put that over his head real quick because that wind is blowing about 30 miles an hour dead out in center.
Yeah.
There's it.
There we go. We may have a play at the plate. They're going to come up throwing.
Oh, that's a good throw.
Let's go, Mustangs on the board.
Yeah, he's going to say he didn't give the runner a path to the plate.
He ran up the line.
Yeah.
That's a tough play for a catcher, though, because that ball kind of took him that way, but he was standing there. The reason that was called, because I could see him, he was standing there when before the center fielder even threw it. So he was kind of in the way, per se. Bad things happen when you're in the way.
Number 26,
but a good job of hitting right there by Connor Ray. They were working him away, and he just took that pitch to left center. Big 2-out hit to tie this ball game.
Trey was about in the right direction, wasn't he? About 40 yards short, but he was in the right direction.
Got Andres Martinez
see if he can
steps
get a big
in.
hit here, too. Well, we tied now again, right? 5-5?
Yeah, 5-5 on 2 hits. Center fielder, though, man, he He made that play closer than
He
I
did.
thought
I
it would
think
be.
you're right. He was playing pretty shallow, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the only reason
And I
he
think
had
that
a
ball
shot.
was hit pretty hard, so I think he got to it pretty quick.
Yeah.
And actually, to be honest with you, a good throw. It was going to be bang, bang.
High fastball right there, got by Martinez.
It's out.
Yeah, catcher tried
Yeah, he tried to
pull it back across, but umpire was not fooled.
No. This umpire's been pretty consistent.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
I mean,
no.
He's human. He's missed a few, but.
No real, I don't think, major complaints either
No,
way.
I think he's been pretty good.
Got under that one.
Yeah,
Let's
it's gonna be
see.
a tough play, though, with the wind. That's not going to be easy. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy play.
Stayed with it, though, and picks up that third out. But the Mustangs do scrap for a run right there and tie the ball game at 5. We're headed to the top of the 6th, tied at 5. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
All right, we're back here at the game, Mustang Baseball, 5-5 game. Bottom, what are we in, the top of the 6th. We got a new pitcher, Caleb Evans, on the mound. Caleb's 85, 87, good curveball. He's had a good year so far, so let's see if he can get us out of this inning. So you need a quick 1-2-3 inning and get back to hitting. Strike one there, good pitch, good fastball.
I'll have to come
86.
across over here so I can manage the runners on base.
Yeah, you're good.
Caleb has
he's done a
had
good
some
job.
incredible stats for the year.
Yes, for sure. I think he threw 2 no-hitters in a row.
2 no-hitters. He threw a complete game no-hitter against Westlake, and he had a 5-inning no-hitter and another outing up there, I think, in that Wiley tournament.
Yeah, Lake Charles, he did okay. He struggled a little bit with command, unlike him, but I expect him to bounce back today and have a good outing. Let's see what he can do in these next 2 innings and see if we can shut him down. Good pitch. He's got a really good curveball. His curveball is, I would say, next level type of curveball.
He's got it looks like
it's
a
buckler.
hard slider.
It's a buckler for sure.
Yeah, it's
You'll
got
see here
an
in a second.
incredible snap. Does your are you able to see spin rate?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, let's see. There it is. Yep. 2,800 spin rate.
Wow.
73 miles an hour.
That's an incredible pitch.
Yep.
He's thrown 19 innings for the year. He's got 3 wins. His ERA 0.37 based on 7-inning high school game. 0.47 if you were talking in terms of a 9-inning game.
Yeah.
whip of .58, hits allowed 4, giving up 3 runs. Only one of them is earned.
Yeah, I think he in Louisiana he pitched the championship game, and I think he had a couple walks. That was the only reason they had a couple runs.
He's got 7 walks on the season. Probably most of them came down there in Lake Charles. But 20 strikeouts in 19 innings.
No,
he just added to that total here.
Yeah, he's got next level curveball. I mean, it really is. It's probably the best curveball on the team that I've seen this year. So as long as he throws strikes, he's a pretty good, damn good pitcher.
And this is another guy that when you sit here and you talk about the depth of the Mustangs pitching staff.
Right.
We hadn't even talked about this guy's got two no-hitters.
Yeah, actually, I thought he was going to throw Tuesday. Maybe I'm wrong because he's out here throwing right now, and maybe it's just a little bullpen for him. I'm not real sure.
This team's made up of a bunch of competitors.
Yeah.
They may have thought coming into this they were going to do that, but all of a sudden they want to win this game.
Yeah,
they want to beat
it could be like, guys that ain't on the bench, they're on the bench over there stretching now, getting ready to come up hopefully and win a game, They're in it now.
It's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's a good 3-0 fastball. Let's see if we can get a 3-1 fastball here and get him to roll over something and get himself out.
I actually would throw him the breaker right here. Snap it. He's got good control.
You're that pitchy coach, huh? I like that. I like that. I do like that. Let's see.
No, he threw him fastball.
Yeah.
He got the call too, didn't he?
I'll bet you a Diet Dr. Pepper, though, he gets a curveball right here.
Yeah.
I've been around Coach Webster a long time. Let's see if I'm right.
Well,
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'm betting with you.
You are?
Yeah.
See, I'm with you.
The probability bet, right?
Yeah. Let's see. See if we're both wrong.
Oh, we were both wrong.
Yeah,
and that pitch was closer than
that wasn't a bad pitch. I mean, he could have called it. Either the catcher or the hitter just didn't see it, or it was a great take. Sometimes hitters get a lot of credit. They had a good take, and they just didn't see it.
Top of the lineup for the Marauders.
I've been a hitter. I know how that works.
Number 1, Austin Allen.
I think we're at the top of the lineup here, so that was a 9-hole.
We are. This guy also played football for him.
See the kicker?
No. This guy was like I think he was a running back or
receiver.
Got some
good speed then.
Oh, yeah, he's got wheels.
See if we can get a double play ball then. Looks like the guy first wants to run. Good pitch. Way to work ahead. So when you work ahead, a lot of times, Trey, I mean, the probability of getting hits really dramatically changes. I try to tell these guys that. I mean, when you're ahead, first pitch strike.
First pitch strike. It's you can look at all the analytics in baseball and realize that the opportunity to get an out doubles or something like that. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Maybe triples,
Maybe triples, yeah.
It's a big deal. I try to preach to my boys when they pitch is you cannot replace first pitch strikes.
No, if the guy digs in and he hits your best pitch on first pitch, well, that's okay. Tip your hat to him. As a hitter, I like the first pitch. I mean, I was stepping in wanting to hit it. I figured, that was a great pitch.
Good curveball.
I figured the best pitch I was going to get was the first pitch.
I used to catch growing up, and so I knew as a hitter, right, my pitching coach used to always preach, get a hit on hitters, right? So as a hitter, when I went up, I thought as a
I caught
catcher.
I caught
so I'm
two.
thinking, hell, they want to get ahead. I want to hit too early.
I caught and played third base.
Let's see if we can get that curveball over again.
Ooh. Yep. I caught and played third base. My deal was I could figure out by the stance.
Yeah.
The pitch the guy couldn't handle.
Yeah, and I think you as catchers, that's why they become great managers in different levels because I think we see it from every perspective, meaning you're in pitchers' meetings and catchers' meetings.
Yeah.
You try to understand what a pitcher's trying to do against a hitter, and you take advantage of that as a hitter.
Well, that's right.
Let's see if I'm thinking of the curveball here. Let's go. Ooh, just got to get it over the plate.
Yeah, he's trying to be a little too fine.
Yeah, I think he's, looking for a strikeout there.
Yeah, this kid, I think he has a hit today, though. Austin. Let's see. Yeah, actually, he's 2 for 2. Oh,
yes,
he went.
Yes, yeah, he went. 1-1-1. Oh, I'm over here yelling, sorry.
Yeah, everybody out there in the audience, they appreciate you.
I forget I'm here broadcasting. That was a good block, good pitch. You can see how good his curveball is because that really wasn't that close. And they're swinging. I mean, he's got a dynamic curveball. The only thing I worry about is hopefully Nomar can block it if he throws one in the dirt here.
Yeah, yeah, and also
The man on third. You got man on third, 2 outs.
This guy's got quick hands. This guy's got quick hands. This guy definitely was I think it was a defensive back for Marcus.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, they're loaded with athletes in this lineup, you know.
Yeah, I'd imagine, because I don't think we have one football player in our that
No.
does both on Grapevine.
I think we counted 6 of them, 5 of them.
Really? Wow.
5 of them that played. Get him, Nomar.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know what was going on there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of 2 out. I don't know if it was a 2 out squeeze.
No, I don't think they would be doing that. That's
That
not
guy
what
was way down that line, though, wasn't he?
Coach Sherman said something to him and said,
I think
"What are you
somebody
doing?"
missed a sign there or something happened.
I just think he got too far off the line, and with a left-handed batter.
Good pitch.
Yeah, where was that?
Oh.
With a left-handed batter, he had a straight shot to. I guarantee
I don't know if
24 would have thrown it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Andreas was maybe playing really way deep, and the hitter tried to take advantage of it, I'm assuming there.
Is it Andres?
Yeah, Andreas is at third.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hopefully we can get a good pitch here. Don't throw right down the middle.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, did he get him? Yes, he
Oh,
did.
he got
Yes. Oh, did you
Wow.
get – hey, Brian, did you get that?
What a pickoff move there. That takes some cojones right there. I give him a lot of credit. I would have never called that.
Yeah, that was called from the dugout.
Yeah, you throw that in the
Welcome back, more Mustang Baseball Live. I had us messed up with the sound there for a few moments, Lale.
Okay.
But we're
Connor
back now.
Connor to play 1-1 count. There's back-to-back curveballs there. See if we can get on base lead, get a leadoff walker hit here, and do the Grapevine thing and butt him over and get a hit.
Tell you what.
Take that lead going to the seventh.
I'll take one run.
Yeah, take that lead in the seventh.
That's
see if
right.
we can sneak out of here with a win. Takes his fastball right there. Pretty good little pitch at 87.
You got your 87?
Yeah. In.
Beautiful day out here at the corral. We got really the fans from Marcus have stacked up the visitor side pretty full.
Yeah,
we're about 1/3 full. Not even that, I guess.
We were
25%.
pretty full to start the game, and it seems like it's everybody wants to go barbecue out today, it looks like.
Yeah, this would be a great day to do it.
We'll see, we're in 2-2 count. See, he's thrown 3 out of 4 pitches curveballs. See if what he throws here. Oh, Close. Good take, though. Full count. So he's worked a good at bat here. Let's see if we can capitalize and get on base.
You can't take that pitch.
Yeah, that was right there.
No, you got to, be turning on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Good pitch to it.
This is Will Newton coming up here.
Up next for the Mustangs, number 28, Will Newton.
So one thing that I noticed about Will this year, every time we have a big clutch rally, he is somewhere in it.
Yeah,
whether
quietly,
it's
right?
bunting
Luke was
or
actually
whether
telling
it's
me that the other
hitting
day,
or
yes.
anything. It's like he is in the middle
He's
of all the rallies.
A quiet guy, but you're right. He walks at the greatest times. He walks when you need a 2-out walk, and
Yes.
then allows the top of the lineup to roll over, and
Or gets a bunt down.
Yeah,
Or gets a clutch base hit.
yes.
I mean, the
he
whole
had
thing.
a 2-out, 2 RBI hit.
He's
and
having an awesome year.
yes, he's doing a good job. So let's see if we can get him, and then we can get George, get the plate with the runner on, and maybe hit some of the gap here.
That's simple.
Sounds simple, doesn't
There
it?
you go.
From our seat.
Yeah, it does. Hitting a baseball is pretty difficult, though.
Yeah.
One of the hardest things in sports.
There's no doubt about it. It is the hardest thing in sports.
Look at that.
Base
Will
hit.
Newton, get through there,
Oh.
baby.
Uh-oh. Okay. Hard hit ball.
Well, you put pressure on the defense by
Yeah.
making them make a play, right? So that's a step up. You know, you
Yeah.
got to put the ball in play and make them do something.
Yeah, they're going to
Now
make
batting
plays
for
too.
the Mustangs,
and
number 31,
let's see.
Jaworski Lane Jr.
See if we can get Junior started here and get something in the gap.
Is that his nickname? Is that what you like?
Junior, yeah.
Okay.
They call him Big Ski. Don't ask me why. I have no idea, but I'm assuming because his first name Jaworski. Let's see. That's out.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh. That
that's
was
outside.
a tough one.
Yeah, that's unhittable.
Yeah.
If you get 3 of those, you're going to have to just tip your cap.
Yeah, because he's doing 2 things. He's throwing them exactly where the umpire would call them, and it's a place where
Yeah.
you can't reach it with your bat.
Fastball in, misses up.
Seems to me feels with the wind shifted. Looks
I
like
think
it's
going out to left more direct now than what that's there.
according to that flag it is, but according to these, who knows? Kind of swirling. You can hear it in our microphones.
Yeah.
Oh, he just missed it.
It's a good cut. We got 2 outs here, 2 strikes. Let's see if we can sneak one out of here.
You know, I'll take a double.
Yeah, I will too. Actually, I'll take a single because the single for this young man's a double. So that's down.
Yeah, that was real close to where that other one ended up.
With Connor.
You know, I'm just wondering. Of course, you wouldn't do that right now with a 2-2 count, but does he ever bunt for base hit?
I've never seen a bunt since this year.
Okay.
I think because the threat of the home run is so big with him.
Yeah,
It's
he's
hard
got
to-
his hands are super quick. Yeah, look
There
at
you
that.
go.
He torched that.
Yeah, he did.
I'm sure they'll give him a hit for it.
Yeah, that's a base hit. It should be a double, so he should steal Hurley. I would imagine first, second pitch
Up
to
next,
give
number
Zach a
22,
chance to win the game.
Zach Goldstein.
I imagine Zach will be taking a pitch.
I would imagine so too. I wouldn't be surprised if a fake bunt or something to let Jaworski try to get there. Well, he's messing with his middle there. He ain't got the lead.
got his waffle iron on. That's what I like to call him.
So I don't think he's going to go this pitch because it looks like he's not even ready. So
Well,
got a
we're
ball.
fortunate.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's see if he's going to go here. That's what I love about the game of baseball is that everybody knows in the park you're going to steal and you can still do it or not. And, you know,
Pretty good move over there,
yeah,
wasn't
it? Quick. It was quick. It was closer than I thought at first. Let's see if he's going right here. Looks like he keeps
I
slipping
think
when he's
they
going
got
back.
him earlier, didn't they? They picked him
Yeah,
off
they picked
one
him
time
off in
today.
I want to say in the 3rd inning, yeah. It looks like he keeps slipping with his foot when he goes back. Let's see. See if he goes here. It's outside.
Well, now
I would almost imagine you let Zach hit.
I was going to say now he might not send him.
Yeah,
with
I
a
agree with you
2-0
there.
count.
Yeah, let Zach hit. Well, maybe
probabilities are, yeah.
Get a fastball middle, and hit some in the gap here. Let's see.
Gosh, I'd be looking for that.
Yeah, you kind of want him to swing the bat right there and be aggressive in that count. Because you put something just center fielder's still pretty shallow. I think you can hit something over that head. Jaworski's going to store anything in the gap. Now I would anticipate Jaworski stealing right here no matter what. No.
He may have had the green light.
Yeah, I think he's trying. He's just not getting the right jump, and that's a smart thing to do. You don't want to just run to run and get thrown out. I mean, you got to time him up. Same thing, 3-1 count. You should go to fastball middle, and I would tell Zach to be super aggressive here and try to hit something out of the ballpark with this swing. Put something in the gap. You should get a good pitch to hit if it's close. That's out. Good at bat. So now we got Johnny Corral up, one of our team captains.
Now batting number 24, Gianni Corral.
Good job.
So we got Johnny Corral up with 2 outs, 2 on.
Yeah, this guy.
See, like the coach is going to take a visit.
What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? Where's the partner in crime? Is he here? Okay. All right.
Trey's excited to see his son today to go eat a late lunch.
Well, this is exactly the kind of game you want to be playing against the top-ranked team in 6A.
I do, because today's game, I wasn't sure if, first inning, it was looking like they were going to run away with it.
And then we settled in.
Runs. Yeah, we gave up 2 quick runs.
Now, they hadn't played the best defense that they've ever played either,
No, they've
right?
made a few mistakes.
But
We've
we
made a
have
few.
to.
Yeah, we have to.
So
I think today for both sides, I think there's a lot of guys playing that might not get a ton of district time.
Well,
so
I tell you what, I'm trying to figure out who that would be.
I don't know on that side.
Here, I'm talking about on our side.
Yeah,
because the play made at third base.
Correct.
Was an amazing 2 plays.
Amazing play. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say mostly probably on the mound. We're getting some guys that don't get.
If we didn't have 6'5", 220 down there at third base,
yeah.
Andres is a starter somewhere, right?
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see if John.
I don't know how much does he weigh.
225. See if we can pick up a big hit here. Good take.
I'll tell you what. If I'd probably be taking till I get a strike here, huh? Would you, or would you be aggressive?
Yep, I'm okay with that. I trust Johnny enough as a senior and an established player that he's going to do the right thing here. I mean, I trust him enough to swing the bat if it's there. No.
That's gonna be. Oof.
Nah.
Wow.
Popped it up.
Yep. All right. Well, we're rolling now to the 7th inning, top of the 7th, and it looks like my scoreboard's got a little malfunction on it. Don't know exactly what's going down there, but we're getting ready to play the next inning, and Caleb Evans is headed back out to the mound. We'll be right back with Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
for Easton Mitchell.
Yeah, so
So we're back at
we
the 2-hole.
picked the guy from third in the last inning, correct?
Yeah, so the guy, third, 2, 3, 4 here. So let's see if we can get through this inning, and I guess worst case we come out of here with the tie.
All right, so my scoreboard wasn't really messed up. It was
pitch.
overlaying. Is he going to have play?
No, that's out of play.
No. But that was too far down the line.
Worked ahead there. That's good. Let's see if we can.
Scoreboard is accurate, folks. We're in the
Get a
top of
quick
the
out.
seventh inning, and the Mustangs are toe-to-toe with Marcus. I know that on some of the graphics that we put out there, we had Flower Mound logo. I think that's our mistake. This is the Marcus Marauders and the Grapevine Mustangs on Tradio, and you're caught up. Been a fantastic performance by a few of these pitchers, though, Lale.
Yeah, they've thrown the ball really well today. I think we've thrown a lot of strikes. And these are not the easiest conditions to pitch in with the wind howling out today. Good
That's
pitch
a
right
great
there.
pitch.
Oh,
Oh
we
my
gotta catch
gosh.
that. Yeah, we got to catch that ball.
Yeah.
Okay, umpire.
You think that's why I didn't
Yeah,
get
I'm
it?
pretty sure. I mean, most umpires ain't going to give you that if you miss it. Yeah, but go back to that. I think we've had, tough conditions, so I think the guys have thrown the ball really well. We've given up a few hits, nothing other than a 2-run home run. That's one thing we can't do is walk this guy. It's going to put us in a tough spot.
because also he's swift. He's pretty quick.
Yeah, and I think the guy that is coming up has 2 or 3 hits today here in the next few batters.
Thought that was a leadoff guy. Let me double check.
No, I think their 3-hole hit the 2 doubles today. Yeah, that puts us in a tough spot there. I tell these kids, anytime you walk the leadoff hitter, it's about 80% that they score.
No, Mayfield's doesn't have a hit. This guy doesn't have a hit. The next guy does. The 4-hole hitter's got
That's the
2
4-hole?
hits.
Okay. So he's got back-to-back doubles, a 4-hole?
Yeah.
Okay. So they might be bunting here with the tied game. I don't know with the 3-hole if they would do that, but we'll see. Regardless, we got to throw strikes.
A good pitch.
Trey, you said that kid runs pretty well at first, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
He was a defensive back, kind of
Well,
a rover.
Then I would think we're
Kind of
probably
an
going to get some movement here in a
outside
minute.
linebacker type
Yeah.
role.
If Caleb's not the quickest to the plate, so I would anticipate some movement here in the next pitch or two. Take a chance, see if they're going to get him.
That's a good throw over right there. Just kind of
Yeah.
show it to him.
Yeah, it makes up your timing a little bit. I think that's the main thing. Hold it longer sometimes, let it go
Well,
quicker.
gives you an advantage, too, on the hitter. Kind of throws off his
Yeah,
timing.
for sure. And you want to give Nomar at least a chance to throw him out.
It's got a
Yeah, it's a good pitch.
Mm.
Very good pitch.
Yeah,
Kinda quick pitch to him.
The guy knew it, too.
Yeah, he kind of quick pitched him and threw a great curve on the outer half.
And the guy knew it. He was trying to size it up. At the last minute, he still didn't know if he wanted to swing.
I think you want to throw that pitch again, same spot if you can. Let's see if he can do it, or maybe a fastball up. Yeah, with the fastball up, went probably a little higher than I would have liked it, but I understand the deal. So I think I would anticipate him coming back with the curveball here, see if he can throw that same pitch on the outer half.
Yeah, paint it right on the outer half.
Let's see if we get movement. That's a good running count right here.
Yeah, of course, if you throw it at his hip and break it in,
Looks like
he's going
wants
to
go.
buckle.
There
it is.
There it is.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
We got it. Might have been a little up, but I like the call.
Number 5, Ryan Sanchez.
He just threw him out of the game.
Yeah, and he will be suspended for the first game next week in district. We've learned that the hard way here ourselves.
Yep.
And that's their 3-hole,
Yep.
so I don't think that they're going to be real happy about that.
No. Depends on what kind of lineup he's playing, but I
Yeah.
can't imagine that you're going to be happy about
So this is the 4-hole, right?
Yeah, he's got a double and a single. He's
Okay.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. I think he had a double down the right field line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's the one that drove
2
in that
RBIs.
first run.
Okay.
Or 2 runs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, 2 RBIs.
Let's see if we can get him out here and get a double play maybe. Good pitch. Kind of surprised he hadn't taken off yet, Trey. Being a tied game, I mean, they really don't have much to lose, and if he can run real well.
Yeah, I don't even see Coach Sherman giving him
Yeah,
any
maybe he wants to
signals.
let his middle of the lineup swing the bat. I
Yep.
think maybe with the wind blowing out, maybe that's what he's hoping. Oh, I think he went there.
I don't know. I thought he held up. If you asked
did
me,
he?
I
Okay.
would have said he held back. But
I hate when they ask that guy out there. It's
He
you
doesn't
might as well
have-
ask me and you. It's hard. It's hard to tell from that angle.
well, I umpired 20 years.
Oh,
right?
yes, you did.
Yeah. So
I still don't understand why we don't have 3 umpires in high school varsity games.
well, they do over at Fort Worth Christian every game.
They should have that
3
here.
umpires.
I think it's
essential.
essential.
I don't know if it's a UIL thing or
I don't know.
a school system thing.
Well, you think they would invest an extra, $100 a game, and
Not 20 years. Probably more like 12 years.
we played in Baton Rouge past weekend, or Lake Charles, I'm sorry, and they had 3 umpires of games.
In the tournament?
Yeah. Come on, Caleb.
He's lumbering a little bit. He's lumbering. He doesn't
Yeah,
look
it seems like he has better command with his
doesn't-
curveball than he does his fastball a lot
He
of times.
doesn't look as fluid as he did like that day he pitched up at Allen against Westlake.
I think the kid on deck's the one to hit the 2-run home run, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that is correct. Well, he got that one too. You got to get one here now. Come on. Oh, I can't believe that was sweet.
Yeah.
They did a good job
Yeah,
turning
they made that closer than I thought. I thought we were going to
I
have to
thought
throw
it
it
was
to first.
so did I.
Yeah,
When he went to second, it's like, oh my gosh, he thinks there's still a shot here.
yeah. So,
And that was only like a 1.5 step.
yeah, it wasn't
missed at
that
first.
far off. Well, we got 2 outs. That's a good thing. We got to play no doubles here.
Yeah, let's see what
So
coach
don't
is
give
gonna
up a
do.
double with a man on first, 2 outs. I would definitely make them have the outfielders play on the wall and give up a single. You don't want to give up any double here.
Well, he's also thinking about, okay, this guy came up last time
Yeah.
and hit it about.
He hit a curveball down
He hit
from
it
Jack
about
Swanson.
355 down the line,
Yeah.
and it was halfway up that net.
Yeah,
I mean, it would have been out on a regular day, I think.
yeah. Well, we'll see what the strategy here is, Coach Webster. My anticipation would be he's going to work. He's going to try
Yep.
to work him some curveballs early and make him hit his best pitch, which
Yep.
is
I
which
tell you
is
what,
his curveball.
let's roll to some music so we don't
Okay.
get hung up with YouTube. All right, I'm back here with Coach Esquivel,
Yeah,
and
I feel like that
that's
sometimes.
one of the reasons I do this is because I would sit in the stands and yell too much at
I
at
do it a lot
Connor
too,
and
trust
Andrew,
me.
and I feel sorry now on all the things that I.
There it is. Good
Great pitch.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that was just a
Yeah.
phenomenal place to be. Tip your hat on that pitch.
Yeah, that's a good take. Yeah, it's hard not to be up there yelling at your kids. Sometimes they're playing. Luckily, I would say luckily, but both of mine are not playing today, so. Good
Good
pitch.
pitch. Well, you don't know.
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
still a
Lale
half
could
inning.
pitch
There's
it.
still a
They
half
could
inning
pitch
left.
it in the 7th. We'll see.
You know.
I would anticipate Caleb staying with that curveball. And making
I
him,
believe that was the
yeah,
discussion.
making
right?
him hit his best pitch.
There
Yeah,
it
he
is
did it
again.
That's what I would think. If he's going to throw a fastball, I'm going to think he wants to miss up, maybe.
That one was hung up a little bit too high
Yeah.
for my taste.
This guy hit the home run for a curveball last time, too.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to bury one here.
Yeah, I would either throw it down or throw maybe a fastball up, see if we can get him to chase something. Oh. Yeah, it looked like he balked. to
No, I
me.
don't think so. He stepped off and then he broke his hands.
Okay.
The difference between what he did and the other guy
Broke early,
separated
yeah.
his hands.
Yeah.
There you go.
So now I would
Now he's
anticipate.
got his eye level up.
I would come back with a curveball down and away. See if with 2 strikes, I
Or
think he's going to chase it.
Does he throw a changeup?
No, I haven't seen him throw one. I would really anticipate that runner moving too, maybe here with 2 strikes and 2 outs.
Got him too, didn't he? Boom.
Beautiful.
Wow,
Beautiful.
what a throw.
Yeah, I anticipated that happening just because they had nothing to lose at that point with 2 strikes.
All right.
Well, let's go win a ball game, get a run here. See if we can steal one.
I'm not gonna tell your secrets. I'm not gonna let them use you up. I'm not gonna pass any judgment.
Mustang Nation, make some noise. Now batting for the Mustangs, number 32, Santiago Montes.
All right, Lale, let's see what we can do.
Let's see if we can
is where
sneak
we
one
want to
in
be,
here.
right?
We got Santiago at the plate, got enough power to hit it out of here. They got a new lefty pitcher on the mound. Good take. If Santiago can get on base, I think we can probably pinch run for him. And
Yeah, so they've already pinch run for him one time, and he's returned.
So they would
so
pull him out to the bottom of the seventh.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's a hard hit ball, but it's right at him. Uh-oh, it rolled up his wrist.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that it ends in a tie. I think so, though.
Nomar, Torres.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk having to burn any more arms, either team.
It's got Nomar Torres at the plate. He had a hard base hit last time, line drive to left field.
I like to call him Nomar. Nomar Garciapaya. Wasn't that the guy's name? Played for Boston?
Shortstop for Boston forever.
Yep. Nomar. Now, I got to tell you, just in the last 4 or 5 minutes, the wind to left field is incredible. Look at that flag.
It's blowing definitely to left center and left.
Yep, all he's got to do is hit it at the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's going to be a home run. Anything in there to left field. Oh, he got to hit that.
That was his pitch.
Yeah. He's got to hit that one. Just taking 2 fastballs for strikes. Let's see what he gets here.
This guy, he's intentionally, his motion is structured to keep the ball low.
Yeah,
he's got a really long stride. He stays really low with his chest. He doesn't really come over the top as much as he torques around his body. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Has to be a base hit for Nomar.
Yeah, base hit.
Yep.
Well, that's a good start there. That would have been a tough play by the shortstop.
Now, I don't know if they're going to run for him. Coach is going to send Cash Kirshner out there, it looks like.
Yeah, let's hope to see if
now batting for the Mustangs,
they
number
have
7,
him moving early in the
Connor
count.
Ray. Courtesy runner for the Mustangs, number 4, Cash Kircher.
Well, this is a big deal right here. Number 7 can.
Yeah, see if Cash, make sure he doesn't get picked off with the lefty on the mound. That's the main thing right now. We don't know his move. And give Connor and Andreas a chance to hit here. Good take. He's not throwing real hard. He's 81.
Yep, so Cash Kirchner's running it for
Nomar.
Nomar after really a base hit in the hole to the shortstop.
Yeah, it was a tough play.
This is Connor Ray, who's got the highest OPS on the team, at least going into the Colleyville series.
Down, attaboy.
Could have changed by now. Let me check my statistics.
So let's see what we do here. We should get a good pitch to hit here, Trey, and hopefully we can put some in the gap in that left center field gap that you were calling for earlier. I'd rather take it right now than earlier.
Yep, how about that?
Let's see if we can do it.
350 sign. That's where he hit that single last time.
That's down.
A delayed steal, and he's going to make it. Look at that. How about that move?
Yeah, that was good. That's that preaching to Coach Webster. When he sees dirt, they want these guys going.
Well, not only that. I think
that
it was
a little
call,
risky
I
there.
think it was a called delayed steal.
You think so? It might have been.
Yeah, because this guy's been looking down after every pitch.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe he read that with the catcher.
Yep.
Sometimes catchers fall to a knee every time they catch a ball and throw it back to the pitcher. That's where the delayed steal really comes into play.
Still, Connor Ray's hitting 372
I would think Lale would
on
get a
the
chance
year.
to hit here in a second if he walks him here.
No.
Oh, kind of delayed call there, wasn't it?
Yeah, so he's got a healthy 509 on base percentage, which means that 50% of the time that he steps up at the plate, he ends up at first base.
Well, we got a good hitters count here at 3-1. He should get a fastball somewhere to hit if it's around the zone. He could end the game right here, Trey.
Oh, there's a base hit.
Yeah, that might be.
Nope, he's going to hold him.
No.
Got to hold him.
No.
Well, I guess Connor going to second takes out the force from second base.
So we got
How about
Andreas
that?
come up. Yeah.
Another hit by Connor Ray.
Right to the left side. He seems like he's found his approach again.
He's got that Freddie Freeman type swing, kind of inside out. He comes from the inside. His front shoulder drives that way.
I think Andreas is going to get walked intentionally, I would imagine. Yeah. And that'll put Lale Esquivel. He looks like he's going to pinch hit for the game on the line.
Yeah, I don't know why you would actually walk to get the Lale. Maybe the guy didn't realize Lale was on deck.
Maybe he didn't. So Lale's been sitting over there for 2.5 hours. Let's see what he's got here.
Flower Mound Marcus puts Andreas on the bag.
I better get my runner icons updated. I'm way behind. We got the Mustangs have the bases jacked here with 1 out, bottom of the 7th.
Let's get it out, Mustang Nation. Now batting.
Lale Esquivel coming up.
Lale Esquivel.
So you're going to be going to Papado after the game here?
We'll see.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Connor.
Let's hit some in the outfield.
I'm going to tell Connor that's where we're going to eat.
Yeah,
then,
let's get something in the outfield. How about that?
How about a fly ball? How about just hit a strike?
Yeah, he's not throwing real hard, so if you just stay through it.
Just hit a strike.
I think we'll be good.
I kind of reached for that, Lale.
Yeah, I think, he's anticipating. He's probably anxious to get up there. And the guy's only throwing 81 miles an hour, so I think, he's got to learn to sit back on that a little bit. Let's see if he can get something to the outfield and win the game here. We have a good opportunity to pull off a sneaky win this season here. That's out. That's definitely out.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was out from where we are.
Marcus' parents want that from this angle, but
yep.
Where we're sitting, Trey, that's definitely out.
Yeah, we got a good view of the plate here.
Yeah. I could understand why they would think that's right, but that's definitely a
It was in the other batter's box.
Let's see if he gets something down in the middle to hit something to outfield. No.
He's going to get something here.
That's his fastest pitch at 85, so he's amped up a little bit.
He's going to get something here.
He should get something good to hit. You're right, Trey. Let's see if he can stay out of a double play. That's the only concern here. Hit something in the outfield and win this game. Here we go. Nope, ball 3.
A walk wins it too, Lale.
Yeah, a walk does too. So you know what? You got
2 chances to find a pitch. You can hunt one
As
up.
a hitter, it's hard to take here because you really want to swing the bat. hopefully he can be disciplined enough and
You just don't want a double play ball.
correct and not just put some in the outfield or take the
Something you
walk.
can lift. Something you can
Let's
lift.
see what happens here. No,
That's it.
That's ball game.
That's ball 4. Ball game.
Yeah. So, Trey, we pulled it off. Beat a good team today.
Yep.
That's your ball game. Marauders 5, Mustangs 6.
So that should help us with the ranking, I think. Beating the
Yeah,
top
but
ranked team in the around
yeah, and
the
then
good wins last week.
and then also there's a lot of people that don't look under the covers; they just look at the score.
Correct.
Right.
100%.
So anyway, this has been a great day of baseball. We had the Gavorora ceremony at the beginning, and the Gavorora scholarship was awarded to Papadakis.
Yes, very deserving. I thought I'm honored to have seen that 3 or 4 years here, and I'm sure I know you did with your son when he was here.
Yep. Really good
stuff. It makes me tear up every time I see it.
I do. It's amazing, and you got number 17 out there in the outfield, and the players wore that jersey in honor of Chris Gavorora today.
And maybe he was there today with this little bit, gave us that win here.
We needed something here at the end. Lale Esquivel comes in off the bench to pinch hit with the bases jacked and picks up a walk to get the game-winning RBI.
Yeah.
And the Mustangs are going to steal a victory today.
They did do that because we didn't. If I think I'm looking up there right, it looks like 4 hits. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Nomar had 2 and Connor Ray had 2. So two players in the lineup, and the rest of that was tough.
Yep. Normally we'd go to player of the game, but we're going to skip that today on a limited crew that we have in here. So I think if I had to go player of the game, I would probably go with, I don't know, Caleb Evans came in and did pretty well.
What? You took it out of my mouth. I was about to say he threw 2 shut him down for 2 innings.
Yes.
I thought he threw the ball well, and he didn't have his greatest stuff. I think we've both seen him better.
Yep.
But that's the job as a pitcher.
He competed, and he didn't give up any runs.
You learn to compete.
That's
you learn
right.
to get stuff. And I think Connor Ray had 2.
2 hits. Yeah.
He had a 2-out RBI over shortstop.
Single that drove in the tying run.
And then he had basically the winning run was on his hit.
Yeah,
so I thought he had a great day as well.
He had a guy at second base who made it to third on that. Okay.
Yeah, so I think he had a great day as well.
Fantastic.
Offensive, defensive,
yeah, probably
I would go that way.
It'd be tough. We'd have to go back and look at it. Thanks for joining us today. We'll be back with you on Tuesday. I think the Mustangs are playing here in Game 1.
I know we got Argyle.
Is it Argyle here? I think it's Argyle here on Game 1. Tuesday night. Wherever it is, you can count on us. Come back and watch Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. We'll have the Action Logistics.
Yeah, we'll be back Tuesday with the camera.
Center field camera in place, or either it'll be a home plate cam, and we'll bring you the best baseball coverage in high school here in the state of Texas.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time.